Thank you for tuning into CWHipHop's Live Podcast. I'm your host, DJ Bank. Co-host here, as always, I have Garke and Prizm.
What's good?
It is May 25th. We have a special guest in the studio this week. We have Sosa Mggm out of Appleton, Wisconsin.
Yes, sir.
Glad you were able to make it. How's the drive?
The flight?
The flight, that's right.
Yeah,
It's
the
the flight.
No, he flew here, bvnc.
He
He flew here.
Flew into CWA
From Appleton.
From Appleton.
He flew to
How was
the
that?
Mosney Airport.
Was it a quick flight?
It had to have been like an hour.
It wasn't quick because it was raining.
Oh, okay. So you had a little delay.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Well,
Interesting.
so how long did it take you to get here from
Not
Appleton
long.
with the flight?
It wasn't that long.
You know how long it was? You don't know
No.
the time limit?
I
Okay.
took it
No,
out.
hey.
I guess when I guess when
Rested.
I'm on a plane, I always look at the time limit every
Really?
single time.
Really?
Like I'm really adamant
No, I
about
was just
that,
watching.
guess.
I was watching. What was it? Not the Eli Stone's documentary, but different.
Oh, you're watching a movie during the flight?
That or I was asleep. I don't remember.
That is-
He says I don't remember, so he was probably sleeping.
No, because there was a rush to like get in and then go. Cause I'm like, I think I can make it.
Already running late. Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I can
you were
make it.
coming right at the
Yeah.
right at the.
Cause I was like,
Yeah, you came right at
as
the
soon as I
start
get
of
on,
the
I'm
live.
like, it says 12 minutes. I'm like 12 minutes away. So I'm like,
Yep.
Yep. All right, yeah, we're gonna have more questions for him here. We got a couple announcements first. First up, we have our Patreon listener tier. Thank you, Danielle Garke. We appreciate your support.
Thank you,
each
Mom.
month. We're able to do these interviews with the artists all over the state of Wisconsin, keep playing their music every week. So if you want to join that, you can go to patreon.com/CWHH to get your name added to that list. We do have some new music out of Wisconsin hip hop. First up, we have Big Sava with The Cypher, that is out right now. Vinny Sincata with 2 a.m. in Milwaukee, out now. Dustin Warbear, The War Within, out now. Young Sage with Overseas, out everywhere. You can stream that right now. Ace Wild just released his song Mafia. Did you say it was free verse?
Mafia free verse.
Mafia
yeah,
free
the
verse.
free verse is in like parentheses.
Parentheses,
I
yeah.
don't know why, but
You can stream that everywhere. So, Sosa Mggm just released your new album Space Crimes 3.
Yep.
Yes, and that is
not
out
crimes, crime.
Space Crime 3.
basically, yeah.
Um,
It's just his name and then 3 because I'm like, I don't know what to call it. I'm like, they're all your beats. I'm like, just call it Space Crime, man.
So then that's why you're keeping the trilogy going
Yeah,
kind of,
pretty
because
much. Yep.
And
they're all his beats.
It's all
Every
his-
single song is all
Yep.
his beats. Damn. All right, that's
and he's
crazy.
your producer then?
The fucking
So
collab
the
is
homie.
real, dude.
Space Crime is the homie.
That's the home.
All right.
Space Crime is the homie. That's what.
But that actually just dropped today, so we were able to
Yep.
listen to that before.
What's funny is that I didn't
Got you
plan
in.
to do it today, but I'm like, I think it was like 3 months ago. I'm like, I think it's good enough. I'm like, oh, let's go here. Boom.
Really? Alright.
Yeah.
Universe lining up. So yeah, you can stream that everywhere. We also have B Plus with his album The Arrival that is coming out May 27th. Sammy Sin with Don't Live Twice, his EP dropping the 29th of May. KCSJ featuring Bully Danny, that is his song Time Off, coming out June 1st.
Yep.
Big Sava with 1,000 Times.
Wait, did
coming
you
out
say
June-
featuring? Because it's not featuring.
Is it cross?
It's a collab.
Collab, my bad.
Yep. It's them.
With Bully Danny. Then we have Big Sava with 1,000 Times coming out June 3rd. And then Zildjian has a song coming out called High School that is going to be June 10th.
I have a whole other page of ones that I can read off if you want me to.
we're going to keep going. That was the
I
most that I could
also
get here.
have a song coming out on the 3rd.
Tease you.
Blinding with Collier Swag.
Yeah,
I know.
You're
Blinding
here.
by Prizm is
Shout
coming
your
out
own shit
this
out.
Friday. This Friday.
I have to.
You do. I'll make sure again for next one's.
Blinding.
Good. I understand.
Blinding. Out on all platforms.
See,
Out on all platforms.
he remembers to shout it out in the show, but then he doesn't remember to put his link at the top of his solo.to when I tell him to do it. He also doesn't remember to post on his story when I tell him to do it. Oh, yeah. Trust me, I've been looking the last 2 days. I've been looking each day, seeing if you remembered, and you haven't.
Bitch.
Each day.
We do have a ton more listed over at CW Hip Hop on Instagram. Garke does a great post every week.
Hell yeah,
We
you
got
guys can
ones
find a
that are
lot
out
of
now,
new hip hop
Ones that are upcoming.
from
Man is
Wisconsin
on top of
artists.
shit.
Yes, and not everybody on CW Hip Hop, it's everyone.
And if you are a Wisconsin
Wisconsin.
artist, listen, don't expect me to find it. Listen, I have so many motherfucking posts and artists that I have to go through every goddamn day. If you have, don't get mad at me because your post wasn't on there, your song wasn't on there. Tell me about it. And boom, it's that easy. I write it down. Easy.
I don't go.
Nobody's got to complain. Nobody's got to be
you guys
mad.
post so much. Like, I don't understand it. Like, you guys post, like, so many times a day. It's like...
4 or
sometimes
5 nowadays.
The thing gets, like, so small. I'm like... It's going to be, like, a good 5 minutes.
Good 5
I sit there-
minutes?
Yeah, you get to sit there and just watch, okay?
Oh, your stories.
Oh, you're talking about the
The story,
stories.
the story.
Sometimes they get pretty long, yeah.
Yep.
Especially when we're
So,
at the live
okay.
show and everything. We were posting. I was posting quite a bit on there.
He keeps you at the
Um,
front of that list, though, when people open Instagram. You're right there in the
Of
front
course,
of the stories.
that's
right
the
top.
fun. That is
Yep.
the point. That is my job, literally.
He's good at it.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, check all those out. He does a lot of work to it and keeps you up to date. We also have our playlist over on Spotify. New Wisconsin
There's a couple of
Hip-Hop.
them.
Yep. New Wisconsin Hip Hop has all those songs, and you're keeping them through the month now. So
Yep.
all of June's are going to be up there.
All
You're
of
gonna have
June's
the
new
most
music
recent
will be
ones
there,
at
and
the
then
top
once
of
June is done, I don't know what comes next, but that next month will be
July.
July,
Yep.
yes. All of July will be up
I
there.
was going through them real quick.
those. We all
Yeah,
have to say.
I couldn't think of it right on the dot there.
But yes. So check that out. We also have the Wisconsin Wave, or the Wisco Wave.
Wisco
playlist,
Wave, yep.
Which has all of the artists that we.
That one's still kind of
finding.
under construction. I do have like
It's a big
I'm
task.
starting I'm starting like a list. Trust me, like
Checking it twice.
every single Wisconsin artist that I'm coming across, I'm following them on the Instagram or trying to message them to keep them like in a list in like a place where I can search them kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'll get there. Don't worry,
yeah.
I'll get there.
You can check it out now.
We have,
There's a lot
we
of
have a lot
music.
of them right now. Yeah,
Yes.
there's a lot on there right now that
It's
you can
not
check
like,
out.
oh, it's under construction.
But,
Can't
like-
do it. Check it out right now. There's like
Yeah.
16 hours plus.
Oh God, yeah, there's a lot of music on there.
And then the last one we have CW Hip Hop Radio, which is all the artists that are on CW Hip Hop.
Yep.
Any of their songs that are on the station.
Not the last
and
one, though.
CW Hip Hop and Spotify. What's that? Last one?
Not the last one I said. Our last one, the newest addition to the podcast, is all of our interviews in one place.
Oh yes,
From the earliest one to now, all of them are going to be in the same playlist. Go to the same exact. Just go to our profile on Spotify. That's what they call it. And you'll find them all right there, literally in the same exact spot, and it's really convenient.
yeah,
So you don't have to like
every week.
you don't have to go through like our podcast. Yeah, you don't have to like go through the podcast page to find every interview. Then, if you want to listen to an interview, you'll find them right there, all in that one playlist, and you can save it to your library as well.
Yeah. We did that already on SoundCloud, but
Yeah, we do have one on
Just
SoundCloud
put it
as
right
well.
onto Spotify as well.
And we have a
so
solo.to now.
we do.
So the link goes right to a
Got a lot of
SoundCloud
changes.
playlist
So we're throwing a lot
and
at
to a
you guys.
Spotify playlist. Yeah, we'll trust me. We'll get into Sosa real quick. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
Hey, I'm
that.
enjoying it.
But we have a lot of new changes, and the solo.to has a lot of good links on it. We'll be adding more to it.
Do
of
you have what
course.
that is real quick, handy?
What do you mean?
The link to solo.t.
It's literally www.solo.to/CWHipHop. That's all it is.
Easy as
Easy peasy. It's literally right in our bio for Instagram. I gotta put it in the Facebook bio yet too.
Man, I was about to say it's www.
Yeah, my brain was about to malfunction. I was about to just be saying W's all day. On God, on God. Hey, but that's all we take around here. That's all we take.
We are going
Right?
to be having the
Yeah,
interview
you
with
throw that
Sosa.
M upside down, it's a W.
GWG.
And you got two of them.
We do have the interview with Sosa coming up here, but the next one we have is with Big Fat Tony. That is going to be June 8th, not next Wednesday, the Wednesday after that.
Yes,
So
and then
mark
after
your
Big Fat
calendars.
Tony, Big Savo.
Big Savo.
Oh, that's gonna be a good
And we're
one.
booked
I'm
all-
excited for that
We're
one.
booked all the way out to August, so once August comes around, the end of August, we'll get more lined up. Yeah, we got some heat. These summer months, we got some heat
It's
coming
gonna
in.
be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy.
So yeah, make sure you guys are here for that one. We got some concerts in Wisconsin here. Saturday, June 4th at 8 p.m. Young Sage, Swan, and Smigo, they're performing at the Speakeasy Ultra Lounge in Appleton. You got to be 21 plus to go to that show. Friday, June 3rd at 6 p.m. Wi-Fi's Funeral, Too High, and Alone Forever. They're performing at the Annex in Madison. There's a $20 ticket for that show. Garke
CW
and I-
Hip Hop will be there.
Yes, we're going to be coming out to support
Garke
down
and
Madison.
bvnc will be there.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Man's got work or something. I don't know.
Yes, he's got something going on. I don't know what he's got going on, but
So yeah, if you guys want to see us, we're going to be down at that show. We also have Saturday, June 11th at 7 p.m. Ace Wild, Dustin Warbear, JD, 50 Cal, B+, and myself, Bank. We're going to be performing at Lincoln Lanes in Merrill. It's an all-ages show, $5 at the door. So if you want to come out and see my first
Potentially
performance, there it
Prizm
is.
too.
Potentially Prizm, yes.
I'll let you guys know by next Wednesday for sure.
Little insight. If Prizm is there, we're performing co-op.
If Prism's there, we should do Evil
Little
3.
insight: if Prizm is there, we can do Evil 3, and
That'd be
we're also
badass.
going to.
That'd be badass.
We're also doing a song that has been requested by Boggs. It's his birthday. We literally have to.
What's the
If it's-
song?
What?
Sugar Funk.
Oh, I was going to say, if it's...
Oh, no, you're kidding me.
I'm down to do Sugar Funk. That'd be fun.
It'd be so much fun.
Be something to try. But yeah, check out those shows. They are up at CWHipHop.com/concerts. Got a link to the flyer, link to where it's actually at the venue itself on Google Maps. So you can click it and go directly to the directions there.
They do a video for it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a music first music video.
Yeah, we'll show you right after.
Yeah,
Not
we'll
my
show you
favorite
before you
music video, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's not it was done for a school project. For a friend of ours' school project. And that friend of ours is actually coming through to help me film JD's music video for 788 on Friday. What are you doing on Friday, by the way? You want to come down for a music video? We're looking for bodies.
I was check what time is it though? Like
during the night.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like at night. We're gonna start. I want people to be there like 7. I think he said something like we're gonna start rounding people up at like 7 around his house.
Like here?
In this
Or
area.
at his house. But you
just on the
can
road.
come
It's
here
on
if you want.
Warsaw.
When we'll go there, but it's literally like he's like
Mile.
10 minutes away, not even.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna let you know then just to see.
Yeah. No, because there's gonna be a ton of Wisconsin artists, so it's gonna be good to like come network with them. Because I know Dustin Warbear is gonna be there. I'm pretty sure. Catastrophe. I think almost Epic Ace. I don't remember, but all I know is JD told me there's a lot of people that are gonna be coming through, so that's gonna be badass.
Awesome.
To what time are you gonna do it? I might
Probably
just
all
take a
night.
nap in
But
the
if you
middle
want
of
to
the
just
day,
come through, I was
and
gonna say if you want to come through for like an hour or so just to record a little bit with you, go
Yeah, we
for
can
it.
make sure we get
But,
some shots or something if we got enough
Yeah,
people.
you don't have to stay there the
Yeah,
whole
'cause I'd love
time.
to
You know what I
be
mean?
there for that shoot. Cause
Yeah.
that's a great song. And I fucking mixed it, bitch.
I mixed it, bitch. Hell yeah.
Sorry,
That's the
I got
confidence
into that, you know?
No. Don't
Talk your
apologize,
shit.
bro. Talk facts.
So yeah, that's exciting. We're gonna be doing that video shoot. Got a lot. You got one also dropping on your Garke Is it Garke Graphics?
Yeah, Garke
YouTube?
Graphics. It's also gonna be dropping on Prizm Music on YouTube as well.
What's the one you got this week though? You had one dropping this week.
Prizm Music. It's
Oh,
Stay Safe.
Stay Safe.
Prizm
Okay.
Music is gonna be dropping actually tomorrow night, midnight. I'm doing it tomorrow night because then we can you can be there for it, so you don't have to go to
fair.
sleep. You don't because otherwise.
I'll go live and
and
stuff
then
too.
it's dropping on Friday then technically. But Thursday at midnight, so that'd be nice. That'd be cool.
Okay.
And we can stay up and fucking celebrate the drop or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
check that out.
it's a good video.
And
What
then
YouTube channel again?
Garke Graphics
Garke
or
Graphics.
Prizm Music.
Or Prizm Music.
But we also have 2 more in the bank for Prizm already. Inconsistencies. We already shot all the shots we need for. And so what? We had Jetta Miz come down and we shot all of those shots.
What's the one that's on the stump? Is that the safe?
No, that's Stay
That's
Safe.
Stay
Yeah,
Safe,
yeah, yeah.
yep.
But
That's a
those
good
two,
shot. I like that.
I haven't even started editing those 2 yet. Those
Okay.
2, we just have the shots. They're all just in the folders and everything ready to go. And not only do I have the JD music video coming up on Friday, but then June 1st, next Wednesday, in the morning, I'm going to be shooting for Noah K.
Okay, baller.
Yeah. Well, he just
No,
goes,
he
he just
changed
goes
it
by
up
K
K.
now. He just goes by K.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I just say Noah K because I feel like that sounds a little bit better, but it's my opinion. For
You
his
just
song
say
called
K. I'm like,
Deal.
oh, that's a disrespect.
Yeah, K. No, yeah, right.
Yeah,
right,
no,
right.
that's just you and all of the group
Yeah,
chats.
facts. It just sounds like you're saying just like the letter K. But yeah, that's what I'm really excited with all the music videos I've been doing. And if you need a music video, bro, hit me up because I saw the music video you did on your YouTube channel a while ago. Was that just you producing that?
No, that was the big homie in Green Bay. He shot it.
Okay.
And did thing.
Which one? Shout
RJ
out.
Banger.
Who?
RJ Banger.
RJ Banger.
Yep.
He shot it. He put it all together and everything.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. That's what's up. If you need anything, you let us know.
Yeah, hit up Garke
I'd be
for
totally down to make music
any
videos.
music
That'd be
videos.
dope.
Does a great job.
And you're gold member, so you're gonna get $100 off on it.
Sweet.
You get the deals over here on CWHipHop.
That's what they gotta sign
Got
up.
you for the low. On
Right,
God, the Patreon.
There's benefits over here.
Yeah, you
For
gotta,
real.
Gotta take advantage of those benefits.
Last thing here, updates to the website, CWHipHop.com. We do have a new layout to the album write-ups page. It is still CWHipHop.com/projects, but now each individual album has its own URL and page that goes with it. Within there's the cover art, the write-up. It actually links to Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, wherever it's hosted, and then an embedded Spotify player is actually on that page as well. So you can check that out if you had a past one. It's been converted over. Any ones in the future will have that as well. Check that out at CWHipHop.com/projects.
I tried to embed the Spotify playlist onto our solo.to, but when I put the embed URL into solo.to, the embed URL was too long. It got cut off at the end.
Interesting.
So then I wasn't even able to use it.
Do you use it directly from Spotify?
Yes.
Is there one on Solo?
For what? What do you mean?
I'll take a look with you later.
No,
Okay.
I'm positive I was doing it the right way.
No,
But
there's
like
two ways
the
that I
link
can
was
do it
just
on
too
website.
the link was just too long.
Yeah.
And like I tried shortening it to like the compact mode and it did kind of shorten it a little bit, but there was like 7 letters that got cut off.
Oh my god.
So it's like I couldn't even
You
use
need
this because I was
those.
like, bruh. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll link it.
All right. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. But right now we got our IGTV question. What is that, Garke?
We're talking about that right now?
Yeah, we'll just mention it and then we'll.
We'll talk about it later. Oh, after the game or what?
Yeah, after the game we'll do the game.
Okay. Well, our question this week is: if you could choose to watch any hip hop album, which one would you choose?
Be creative.
We've gotten some good answers. Yeah, be creative. Think back.
No, it was what album would you want to choose to
watch.
see created?
Which would you want to watch be created?
Be created, yeah.
Okay, my bad. Which would you want to watch be created? Yes. Be made.
So you can get your answers in here on the IG chat. Join us live on Instagram at 8 p.m. on CWHipHop. We go live every Wednesday. Also at 7 p.m. we do our live DJ. You can get your answers in there.
Every Wednesday.
Yeah, every Wednesday we're here.
All right. Is it the game
Is
time?
I am the host this week.
Prizm's game.
Who said that?
Who said that? Who said that? Was it you?
Yo, did you say that?
Maybe.
Oh, shit! It was Sosa. It was Sosa. Goddamn. Okay.
So for this game, here's some of the rules. One person gets asked the quote. They have the first guess to each part before the other two can answer. 2 guesses for each player. Each quote stated will have a 130 minute.
A minute and 30 seconds.
Jesus.
It's hard to
The
say.
way you worded it in there was horrible.
A minute and 30 seconds.
Timer to guess the artist, track, title, and the year it was released. 1 point for each correct answer. 3 points per quote. So you can get up to 3 points per each thing. First person to 22 points at the end of it is the winner for that time. And then, yeah,
We'll switch
the next
again.
host.
I'll probably take it back over.
And the so you are we have the guess points all combined.
Yep.
So you have the point. How many points do the guests have right now?
Well, we're clearing.
Oh, we
it. So
we
zero,
restarted 0 now. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because now.
So you're repping all the
Never
guests
mind.
coming
Okay.
behind you, so
Never
score
mind.
as many points.
Yes,
as
you're
you can.
you're starting to guess right now. So.
So yeah, I'll give you a quote.
Oh, is he starting off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay, sounds good.
And so you're gonna guess artist, song name, and the year that song came out.
And as soon as you guess one of those 3, you unlock it for us to guess.
Mhm.
Yep.
So say you guess the year, then we have a chance to guess the year right away.
Okay.
And you
So,
can answer any of those 3 topics
In whatever
order.
order.
So
Yep.
year can be first, then the song, and then the
If
artist.
you know whichever one you think you know the best, you can answer in any way.
And at a minute in, it's open.
Then
so
it's
if,
free
if
for all,
you've
yeah.
only answered 2 of them and it gets to a minute in, anyone can start to answer. And I'll let you guys know when it's a minute. So
Okay.
Any questions before we start?
I'm confused, but let's go.
Okay.
How,
All right.
what are you confused about? Hold on, what are you confused
Yeah.
about? Let's make sure you know what you... Because I want this to be fair.
Yeah.
What are you confused about?
Everything.
Everything.
Okay, so-
Okay.
So the game, he is going to say a
Yeah,
quote
yeah.
from a hip-hop artist that you
Maybe
may
a
or...
song.
From a song that you may or may not know.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, you have to guess an artist,
Mhm.
the album that it came from, and the
no,
year...
no. The song
The
that
song
it
that
came
it
from.
came
Song. Okay.
Artist, the song
The artist
that it
that
came
said
from,
it.
and the year that it came out.
Okay.
Those are the 3 things you need to guess. And say so it's going to you 1st.
Mhm.
You're gonna be able to guess first.
Or
in this
should I
first
do
one.
someone else just so that he gets?
Yeah, why don't
Let me
I
see
start?
it. Let me
Yeah,
see
Okay,
it
yeah.
first.
we'll have BVNC go
I'll
first
start
on this
off
one.
here.
Then we'll
And
have
so just remember too, if
he
you
unlocks
know who
things.
it's from, after he says it, you can jump in and say it.
Yes.
And try and steal that.
Like
point.
like if he gets
'Cause-
it wrong.
because once again he unlocks the answers for you. So say he's going right now. It's his turn. So we can't answer it all until a minute in, unless he answers. So say his first answer is an artist, and he gets it wrong. Then both of us can jump in. Say you know the artist, you jump in right away. You say the artist name, boom, you just got a point.
Mhm.
But then you can't say anything yet because he hasn't guessed
Yeah,
the
don't
art.
guess-
He hasn't
don't
guessed
guess
the year
or
the song
the
yet.
year yet
until he does, and then you are able to.
And everyone gets 2 guesses on each thing.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
As long as you do it within the minute 30.
I think with an
Less
example,
confused?
it'll clear some things. up.
Okay,
You got it.
okay, let's try it out.
Okay.
Oh
So
boy, be gentle to me. I know I.
Be
fucked you up with a
gentle, he
couple-
says.
Oh no, you
couple of those
He
little-
says be gentle.
Oh no.
Hey, did
no.
Mason bring the loop?
Oh my god.
Be gentle.
Alright, so on Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went. That's what my tomb will say.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, say it.
On Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went. That's what my tomb will say.
Okay, so somebody died. Could be a
God,
brother or a
he's
friend
really,
with it.
he's really. See, he made fun of me for thinking like
No,
this.
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go Nas.
Tupac.
I feel like it's like older stuff.
That's what I'm
Sometimes
thinking.
it
Yeah.
is. Sometimes it is.
I'm
Yeah.
failing to recall any of it.
Can you say it again?
On doomsday. Ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went. That's what my tune will say.
98.
No.
97.
Yes.
Ah!
99.
99.
Damn. So I got a point.
Is it
Okay.
50 Cent?
No.
No?
I was gonna guess that.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what my guess is for that. I don't even have a song. Tombstone.
Nope.
Doomsday.
Yes.
Ah. That was a good guess. I was gonna guess
You
morning.
guys still didn't get the artist.
Artist. No, I know.
20
So
seconds.
he can't guess anymore.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yep.
Lil Wayne.
No.
No, I think it was Lil Wayne.
I'm done. I can't guess
I
anymore.
think it's an East Coast person.
Remember, 99.
It's
up to you.
Doomsday.
I'm gonna say DMX.
No.
Damn it.
You got one more
Alright.
guess.
I knew
Actually, it's no,
Oh.
and it's at 1:30.
Oh, okay.
So, on Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went. That's what my tune will say.
What's that?
Okay, so we both got a point there for
Yeah.
your
So the year was 1999. Song was Doomsday,
Mm-hmm.
and the artist was MF Doom.
Oh, that was one that came across. I'm like,
Of
no.
course it was.
Yep.
With Doomsday, I should have thought. Man.
Uh-huh. No, I was
Of course it
hoping.
was.
All right.
All right.
So 1-1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go next?
Yeah. Who wants to go next?
Ladies first.
Yeah. So I guess.
No,
No, don't
First
say
one,
me
we
out.
got-
No,
go.
no.
Oh, alright, fine.
You
Alright.
say you win.
Fuck you guys.
So, don't smoke, don't drink. That's why I don't be by the bar, baby. Just looking at you from a distance, looking like a goddamn star, baby.
Who sings?
I'm telling you, I got really good ones, man.
Wait,
Mhm.
say it again.
Don't smoke, don't drink. That's why I don't be by the bar, baby. Just looking at you from a distance, looking like a goddamn star, baby.
Did you curate these questions to us at all?
No.
Okay. So it's stuff that you listen to, or did you just like look up random shit?
It's stuff that I have listened to.
Okay.
Okay.
Bruh.
Unlock something.
You're already halfway in.
Okay, fine. Usher.
No.
Ooh.
Good guess.
T-Pain.
Yep.
Yes. Damn it. Yes.
2009.
You didn't unlock that yet.
no,
2009.
No. I told him no already.
Why did you tell him no? I didn't
Because
know you
I-
could unlock it. Oh, you fucked me over. Okay, then that's fine. I guess 2010.
No. Okay. Well, everything's open.
2008.
No.
Baby is the name of the song name.
7.
12.
In the club.
Oh, damn.
No.
Damn, he's getting points over here, bro.
Baby.
He is.
Oh,
No,
what'd
I'm
you
I
say?
said baby
impressed.
and
I'm
in the club
impressed.
already.
Star.
That's
Don't
a
drink?
guess.
5 seconds.
Buy you a drink.
Nope.
Hey, that's a good guess.
That is a
there.
good guess.
Yeah,
And
it's
done.
the T-Pain song, yeah.
Okay, so we both got one again.
Damn, that was a good guess with the T-Pain. See,
Yeah.
I was trying to think of somebody that sings when they
I
rap.
was- and
And
immediately
I was like,
T-Pain.
I don't know. I don't know anybody that does this.
So it's don't smoke, don't drink. That's why I don't be by the bar, baby. Just looking at you from a distance, looking like a goddamn star, baby. T-Pain, 2007, bartender.
Bartender.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Hey, we were just at the Tar Bender.
Hey, we were. It was science.
Yeah, no, that was.
That was a good one.
That was
I'm liking these.
yeah,
so far.
facts.
All right.
So Sosa's turn.
Sosa. This my last piece, I swear. My guilt heavy as this piece I wear. Then even iced out Jesus' hair.
Iced out Jesus hair? Is that what you said?
Okay.
Jesus.
Can you say it one more time right away?
My last piece, I swear. My guilt heavy as the piece I wear. They even iced out Jesus' hair. Can't spit it like they do, but you know.
Say 2014.
No.
2010.
No.
2002.
2016.
No.
2007.
Little Wayne.
No.
Say it again.
My last piece, I swear, my guilt is heavy as this piece I wear. They even iced out Jesus' hair.
Is it Kanye?
No.
Jeezy.
No.
The Game.
No. Out of guesses.
Lil Wayne.
You still got
I
some.
said that already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Okay.
You
Does that cut my guess? Okay.
No. Double guesses. Don't.
Damn, I don't know. Who else could
I really
Kid
thought
Cudi.
you would have had this one.
Jay-Z.
No. Okay, so you guys.
Oh, you still have to do song name,
Yeah.
Don't know the artist
I-
or the year.
What's the quote one more
I'm
time?
gonna say Jesus Peace. Just because.
No.
No.
Jesus'
Pieces.
hair.
No.
Say
My
it again?
last piece, I swear. My guilt, heavy as this piece I wear. They even iced out Jesus' hair.
Guilt. Guilty.
Conscious.
Oh,
Okay, I think that's my guesses.
Yeah.
I think you got one
He's
more
got one
song
more.
name. Best of luck.
Does it relate to the? Does it relate at all to the quote?
It's not in the quote,
Okay.
no.
There's no guess.
There's no guess. It has nothing to do with it. I
Well,
don't know.
man's out here just
Like,
running.
it kinda has to do
Outside
with it,
window.
but-
I don't know. No artist name.
I believe in you.
Yeah, pretty much. I started it way late
Okay.
on accident, so.
All right. I don't think we
Yeah,
can
I'm
Kill
gonna
him
get
off
it.
in jail.
All right, so my last piece, I swear. My guilt, heavy as this piece I wear. They even iced out Jesus' hair. J. Cole, Chaining Day. 2013.
Oh my God.
Chaining Day?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think
I
I've
don't
ever-
know.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever
It's
heard
off
that
his
J.
first
Cole song.
album.
Oh.
I might
Yeah,
be
I
off.
don't think I've
It's
ever
my
heard that.
favorite
but
one
I'm
off
not
his
playing
first
it.
album.
That's
It's
crazy.
so good.
Have I ever heard J. Cole's? I don't know if I've ever heard J. Cole's first album.
We're
I
gonna
feel
dive
I
into
feel
J.
kind of
Cole. Yeah.
disrespected right now. Like in my I feel
Yeah, no,
disrespected by
I
myself.
thought at least
By
one of
myself,
you guys
I
was
feel
gonna have it. I was a little sad.
Like
It's
that,
such a.
it makes
it's a
me
classic.
feel sad that I don't know it.
J. Cole didn't cross my mind.
It's a
Damn.
classic.
He didn't
Alright.
cross my mind at all with
Where are we
that.
sitting at with the score then?
All right, so we got BVNC with 2 points. We got Garke with 0 points. And we got the guest, Sosa Mggm with 2 points.
Hey,
All
all
right,
right.
good
all
start,
right.
good start, good start.
BVNC and the guest off to a quick lead. We'll see how it goes.
You
You had a major comeback.
Yeah, you did.
The
You
last
like
time.
Yeah,
closed
but-
that gap.
I feel like with you, I'm not gonna get shit because you're just gonna pick. Clearly, you're picking random ass stuff.
Hey, this is
Mine
this
was
is
so
good
far out
stuff.
of left field. You didn't have most of mine.
I mean, I was able to guess them though with context clues. Most of them though. That's
That's
to
fair.
be
I was
honest.
throwing
Okay,
a lot of context
here's the
in that
thing.
for you.
Because like most of yours, I could at least be like, okay, the song name, it's in the fucking quote.
I
you know
was
what mean?
hoping that with the MF Doom, Doomsday,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
were
one-
reading into
it
that one a
starts
little much.
with it starts with on Doomsday. I was
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
Doom,
that's fair.
Doom. Who's the only rapper with that in their name?
I don't know, dude.
MF
Doctor Doom.
Dr. Doom. And then I also just thought you guys would know the J. Cole one, and who doesn't?
Yeah,
know
I don't know J.
T-Pain?
Cole's first album. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
I understand.
All right.
It was,
Well,
it was a good time though.
that was a good one. I
Yeah,
think you did
that
a
was
good
good.
first round here.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what other
Are
ones
we
got
ready to
pulled
get
up
into
here.
this
I had
interview?
fun. I'm glad to be on the
Yeah,
other side now.
Yeah, no, dude, it's super fun to play. So
How was your? Did you like that game?
yeah,
Yeah, it was fun.
Alright,
I like
good,
it.
good,
fuck yeah.
All right. We do have the question for our IG chat. Let's
Oh,
do
we're
that
talking about that
before we
real
do
quick?
the interview.
All right, fine. The question this week is: if you could watch any hip hop album be created, which one would you choose? You're gonna see which one. Which one did you choose?
I went with K. Dot Section 80. I just think being his first project before his initial blow up would be an interesting thing to just witness. I really enjoy that project too, so I'm curious what thought process.
For
would
those
be
who
on
don't
that.
know who K. Dot is,
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
there are people that don't know that.
They're listening to a
It's-
hip hop
it's
show.
true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
that's
people that
fair.
don't know that.
It's in. No, that's in Good Kid, Mad City. Never mind. All right. What do you got for yours there, Prism?
I had Swimming by Mac Miller. I love that album front to back. It, really speaks to the soul and just being able to see it get made. And I know he did a little bit of production work on it himself too. He liked to play the piano and stuff, and so just to sit back and be a fly on the wall, it'd be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool. It's facts.
What about
Sosa,
you?
what about you, man?
I had the game Doctor's Advocate just because at that time it was after he had the beef with 50 Cent. It was still going on. And then he stopped working with Dr. Dre, so it was basically like him on his own making his own stuff. And just what was that song? I think it was either Let's Ride or one of the first ones. Like I just love how that just comes in and you just hear it, just like it gives you like a West Coast feel throughout the whole thing. It's just dope. and I forgot what video it was, but there was One Blood where he comes out and he's rocking 2 game chains. I was like, I want that.
I want that.
I want that. He comes out with the white beater, Dickies on. I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Well, you didn't get 2. You got 5 there.
Yeah, you
And
guys
it's
I
not
had
the
to
game.
double it up.
You have to double it up,
Damn,
and then just
bro.
one up even.
Yeah, I'm God.
What do you got for yours there, Garke?
I said "Call Me If You Get Lost" by Tyler the Creator.
It's a good album.
Just
Good
because
album.
he himself is a character, and he made all those beats himself. That's what that's what I heard at least. And it would just be awesome. Once this, like Prizm said, it'd be nice to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
We had some good participation in the chat as well.
We did. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, we always love the.
If you want to answer
participation.
these, we go live Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on the live
Every
DJ
Wednesday.
and 8 o'clock for the podcast. So you can answer those.
Young Wave in the chat said "Dead Memories" by Prizm.
Woo woo.
Bully Danny says "The Eminem Show" by Eminem.
That's a good one.
Yep.
414 Melly says Young Boy 2 by Young Boy. Jetamiz says "Dead Memories" by Prizm.
Woo.
Let's go.
Oh!
Someone
Wait,
says "Catch Me If You Can" by Scories. Blog says "The Incredible True Story" by Logic.
That's a
I
good
like
one.
that one. I like that one. That was a good answer.
That was a good answer.
Young Day says "Goodbye and Good Riddance" by Juice WRLD, which is also a fantastic
That would be a
answer.
good one too.
Just watching Juice WRLD do anything, in my opinion, would be dope. Just any
Juice
any
WRLD
album,
or Tyler the
any
Creator.
song.
Both. I'd watch any of them.
Yeah, that's kind of facts. That's kind of facts.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for putting your answers in there. We do appreciate it. If you are listening back on Spotify, you can actually swipe up right now and put your answer in there. We see those each week, so you guys can answer those after the recording. But yeah, I think we're just about ready to get into the interview. Anything else you got here, Ty? I know you're doing some equipment
Light
work here
work.
quick.
Yeah, sorry, I'm changing the color up real quick.
That's
I
all right,
guess.
that's all right.
Jesus. No, I was just trying to plug the camera in because I didn't want the battery to die.
Fair.
Yeah. We're starting her up or what? We all ready to go?
I'm all ready.
Oh gosh!
to go.
Well, hey,
Let's go.
welcome, welcome to the CWHipHop studio. Welcome.
Thank you.
It is
Thank
our
you for
pleasure to
making
have
it.
you here. First of all, it's our pleasure to have you on the station.
Thanks.
So
I love
thank
being
you.
here, bro.
Thank you for taking time out of your day, and for the fact that you flew here in an airplane
First
from
one to do
Appleton.
it.
You were in the state of Wisconsin already, and you flew here. It's kind of insane. So I appreciate. We
First
appreciate
one,
that.
yes, that
Thank
was
you.
kind of
I
crazy.
don't like
that's-
to drive that long.
What'd you say?
I don't like to drive that long.
Okay, and I understand that. I respect that. I don't like long drives either. I really don't. But I definitely can't
He
be
definitely
flying.
does not.
No, I'll fall asleep. I just fall asleep.
Oh,
It
yeah,
gets-
no, don't be
I get like
driving.
highway hypnosis.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a real
that's
thing,
not
actually. Yeah, that's a
Yep.
real thing. Okay. Because normally we ask our guests, how was your drive? But I did see on your Instagram, I think right as we locked in the interview, you posted like a reel of an airplane taking off, saying like, "This is me going to the CWHipHop Instagram or CWHipHop
was it right away?
interview." I don't know if it was right away, but it was like it wasn't. Was it recent?
Shortly after.
I don't remember if it was recent or not, but either way, I thought it was a meme at first. I thought you were just like posting it, being like, "Yo, yeah, I'm about
trying
to
to
pull
do-
up in an
what is it?
airplane, woo!"
Do the Bow Wow challenge.
But he literally went from Appleton to the Moseley Airport and drove here, which is awesome. I love that. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
appreciate
dope.
that. Yeah, that's a first.
It
We're
is.
a little shocked.
I am. How are you feeling coming into this interview?
I was different. Not really like. I'm not sure what to expect. Like I've watched it, so I already know like what's going on. But to actually begin to see, and like talking with you guys live, it's different. So
Yeah,
It
It's
is.
I'm glad you
Yeah, it's
listen
nice.
and you know what's going on here. Yeah, I appreciate you tuning in with all
But
the shows.
He did his research.
He did.
I just the game still throws me off. Like I watch it, but I just get lost in it. I'm like.
Sorry.
That's the only part that I was like confused about going in. So I'm like, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you did a good
you
job.
did pretty good.
You
though.
literally
Stepped
got
up.
more points than I did, so good job.
And he's here every week.
And I'm here every week.
Night's still young.
Don't remind me.
Night's still young.
That's right.
We ain't playing again, dog. We ain't playing until next week.
Oh,
That's
I thought we were gonna play again.
No, we
Oh.
can find something to just play for
Okay.
fun.
I'll go
was
into
gonna
the other room real quick.
You want
Get
to
some
get
more.
some more?
We can do a second
He doesn't know
round.
what's going on,
Do
but
you
he
really
wants
want?
to
Do you really want to play a second round?
I'm down for it.
I'd legit
Yeah.
If you
Just
really
say
want to play
it.
second round,
I mean,
we
that's
will
facts.
probably do that.
Yeah, no, I could definitely
We'll
do
see.
that.
Maybe do it at the end of this. And
Yeah, we'll do that like
Yeah,
or something.
fuck
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
There's 3 more. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, here's another common question we have. How'd you come up with your name? Sosa Mggm.
Man, that's a long story, but
Well, give it. We got fucking time,
Podcast.
dog.
Yeah, that's exactly.
so
what
my
we got.
original name was me and my friend was just like he started rapping and I was like, oh, that's kind of nice.
Who's your friend? Do you want to shout him out?
Yeah, his name is Danny Boy.
Danny Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was recording it at his house. I live like a block or two away, and then we met up at the bus stop, and he showed me music. I'm like, that's kind of dope. I never like rapped. I just love listening to music, so I got into it. And then what was my name?
I don't know. That's
I
why
don't remember.
That's why I asked
I
you.
don't remember my first name. And then, it was a group name first. It was called Big Money G's. That's it. Like that's
Big Money G's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And then later on, I did the official MG. So it's DAOFFICIAL for the official MG. The MG stand for Mexican General, and then the official was like an official, so like the official.
Okay.
And then that would go into it. But I'm like, that's too long. People ain't gonna remember that.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like it. So then
And you have to say that every single time you tell
yeah,
people.
and it's like it's so long. Like by the time I finish, I'm like, what?
Yeah, facts.
So
you have to write it down.
I dropped the official, kept MG, and then I looked up. There's the other guy. Like he's somewhere in India. But I just didn't like that he had the same name, so I'm like, okay, what can I do? So I just doubled it up. So it's MGGM. So the first part's in English, second part's in Spanish, same thing. So it's Mexican General, General, Mexicano, same thing.
Okay.
And then my girlfriend's like, yeah, but no one's gonna remember that. I was like, well, I don't know. And then one time I remember I was replaying a song by Chief Keef, Love Sosa. I'm like, I love that name.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm like,
Bitches love Sosa.
yeah,
bitches love Sosa.
So I'm like, I'll put it right on there. And so it's Sosa MGGM. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'll just go with that. So that's kind of like that the way it was constructed over basically like 10 years.
Okay.
Okay.
And it seems like with the names that you gave us, it seems like G and M are a common theme through all of them.
I know.
Which
it's
is
weird.
interesting.
Yep.
Considering Big Homie, like you're talking
I
about,
know.
GMG,
Yep.
somebody that you also met in Green Bay, who
Yep.
makes your, he doesn't make the jewelry.
No,
right?
he's got the
but
connect.
he's got the music connections
Mhm.
and everything. Which is kind of cool. It's cool how things fall
I
in
know
place
that's-
like that. It's kind of
Yep.
a coincidence, you know.
So we know how MGGM, or what it stands for. What's GMG stand for?
GMG is a Grammy Music Group. So the way he told me that he made that name was because he like the aspiration is to get a Grammy.
Yeah.
So he's like, he's about making music. So he just put Grammy in there too. So it's like Grammy Music Group. So in essence, like always trying to achieve like the best or get a Grammy.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense. Yeah.
yep.
Manifest destiny if you just put
Yep.
it right in there.
Of course. Yeah. So how long ago did you start making music, and what inspired you to start? What or who, I should say?
Like I said, I never made music before until my friend, like he showed me his music, so I got like inspired to kind of write into it. So then I would go to him, and I would write like a page or two a day, and I would I would just hand to him because I don't know what to do with them. So like
Just hand me bars or what?
yeah, just
Okay.
here you go, you can do that. And then after a while, I bought like one of those headsets that used to game, but it's got the mic on the side. So I pulled up to his laptop.
I swear, everybody started that way. That's how Mason started too with a
Yep.
headset.
Yep. Gaming headset.
That's awesome.
I walked in there. He's like, "What's that?"
Do you know what
What?
brand headset it was?
I do not, but I bought it at Big Lots.
Okay. Big lots. Okay.
So it wasn't that expensive and it
I
wasn't
got
that
you.
great. But yeah, that's the first one we recorded with, and that's just how like we started. And then like he kind of did it, and then I didn't do it for a while. Then I did it, and then he stopped. It was just like up and down throughout for like last couple years, and I think it was like 2018, end of 2018, 2019. I was like, I kind of want to do it. So then I went to see.
Just full in.
Yeah, just like let's see what happens. Like,
Yeah.
let's try it out.
Of course.
And I went to see this guy who has a studio like in his house is big and he has a garage, and the garage is like huge, but on top of it he's got like a full like crazy big studio. And then I was like,
What's his name?
his name is Tim Dorsey.
Okay.
I think it's Open Windows Studio
Open Windows. Where's it located?
in Greenville.
Greenville.
I think you gotta go through either the website or their Facebook page to actually like go do it.
Okay.
And I think right now he's charging like $50 an hour, but like you're gonna
Ain't
get
bad.
you're gonna get what you like. You're gonna get good quality. It's dope.
Yeah,
You
it's
get
a
what you pay
legit
for.
studio.
Yeah.
No,
Totally worth
I
it.
mean like it looks like a freaking studio. I don't know if you've seen a couple reels I did, and then it was like a throwback to one song that like he got like the whole board, like another board. Then he's got a big studio about this big, where inside we got a drum set, guitars,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
mics
He's got all
like
of it.
for a
Okay.
day. Like this dude like
I got you.
is all into
He's
it.
doing it.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's what's up. So, what artists and/or artists have been like your biggest influences throughout your whole journey?
Definitely I like the game just because like I'm from the West Coast, and then we moved up here. Like that's the one I mainly listen to. 50 Cent, obviously, just because like dude was big as shit.
It's 50 Cent. You got to
Yeah, I mean you got.
I mean, yeah, he's kind of a household name at this point.
And
And he performing at the
Can't
Super
do
Bowl.
the Super Bowl without
Yep.
50.
Yeah, facts.
Snoop Dogg, obviously.
Oh, sorry. Are you mad that the game wasn't at the Super Bowl? Being that you're a fan of him, do you think he should have been there?
Because Eminem, or who was it?
It was
that
50 Cent that was the guest, and the game was mad that he wasn't.
Oh, the game was the one that was mad. Yes.
I'm not particularly mad because I don't take sides in it.
Okay.
But, like
It
I
seems
think
like
it would have
a
been
dumb
dope.
feud.
I think it would be cool if he was there. But I get why too. But you can't really throw in like he's like gang affiliated. He's like very aggressive. Like yeah, but technically Snoop is still gang.
Snoop was
He was out the
crip
crip
walking,
walking
yeah.
and there. And 50,
Yeah, he was.
50
He
Cent
was.
was shot at and he did some stuff too. So it's
Right.
like you can't. Like, I just feel like it's like they probably didn't want to like.
Too much over the top.
Yeah,
almost.
just because. But I don't get why they didn't because that 50 Cent was not from LA. But yeah, like
Right? Well, I mean, Eminem wasn't either. I mean, it
Well,
wasn't very.
I'm saying because you got Snoop, Dre. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Tupac was honorably mentioned there.
yep, on the stadium and shit.
Yep.
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 That was dope.
That was pretty cool. I like that.
Mhm.
So you were saying the game,
Snoop.
50 Cent, Snoop.
My favorite album by Snoop is Ego Tripping.
Okay.
Like it's just like a throwback to the sound is like just the old school Snoop versus like how he does like the more
Everything he does now.
Yeah, like that's, like if you listen, it's like that's the old Snoop.
Yeah.
So that's
I
like
understand. Like some gin and juice type shit.
Like Dog
yes,
Pound type. Yeah.
yep, like that. What else? Lil Wayne, just because like dude goes crazy every time.
Yeah. Yep.
That's kind of like you
You gotta
gotta
respect Lil Wayne.
you gotta put some respect on his name.
It's
Exactly.
just like that's that one. Who else? I just like Chief Keef's energy just because like every time you hear it, it's like that's dope.
That's
The main one I listen to for him is I think his first one called Finally Rich.
Oh, yeah.
I just play that one back to back to back to back by itself just because it's a dope like I like the vibe on it.
okay.
Yeah.
And when it comes to music, like for me it's just the vibe first versus like who you are. I'm like if I listen to it in the beats, I'm like okay, I can listen to it and then just go into it.
So with your current team, who do you have helping you, or do you have anybody help you at all with your art?
Like in what particular?
Do you have anybody who you'd be like in the studio, producers, anybody you just
I
kinda
mean,
run
we
field
know
with?
we know already that you have Space Crime.
Space Crime,
who helps
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But do you have anybody else in your team? Somebody that makes your music videos, your graphics, your whatever
Well,
whatever you may
right
need.
now, right now it's like getting it structured, so there's no one like set like positions to do it. But right now, definitely RJ Banger. He's the one cooking up beats. He also shoots videos. He can also do cover art. Basically the whole thing.
Kind of got to be flexible at this
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah,
Hey,
everybody's
so if you
kinda
need
gotta
somebody to
fit
do
with
those other two things, I can do that too. So let me know. I'm down.
it. You do graphics?
Hi, bro.
Garke
Show us
graphics,
sometime.
man.
It's
The
in the name.
name.
I was gonna say it's in the name,
name.
dog. Yeah, facts. Yo, let's go. This man knows what's up. I like this guy. So what kind of passions do you have outside of music, though? Anything else you have outside of music that you really enjoy doing all the time,
Man,
other than playing Fortnite?
playing games in general is fun. Like
Well, what's your favorite games? What are a couple of your favorite
Yeah, what
games?
kind of consoles?
I stay with PlayStation, but I don't really care because I started with what's it called that old school like Nintendo, but not the real Nintendo, that like the ghetto one you get at the flea market. Where it's got a controller, and it's got like a shit ton of games.
Like that one over there?
Oh no, it's
No,
like
no,
a,
it's
no,
one.
like,
It's
got a
one, and it's got the
preloaded-
cable. That's
Oh,
it.
gotcha,
It's
gotcha.
got like
that.
a bunch of preloaded games on
Gotcha.
it. Yeah, I've seen those before.
I got that one in Chicago at the flea market, and then I got a GameCube, and then a PS2, then an
GameCube's
Xbox,
I got two of those babies.
and then just PS4. So I don't care, like whatever
Whatever
works,
you can play.
whatever I can play, I'm cool
Hell yeah,
with it.
that's what's up.
What do you play on the PlayStation right now?
Game
currently?
games
Like
like
what
mostly
games, yeah.
Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto. That's like the two like actual games I play. Otherwise, we're just talking about like battle royale, like anything, Apex, Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever.
He's killing motherfuckers out here.
Yeah.
So that you'd say that gaming is your passion outside of music?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could choose any Wisconsin artist to collaborate, who would it be? And we kind of already talked about this. You kind of already gave us your answer.
And we got some in the works on
But,
the live
what-
DJ there.
Yeah. So, but what
Anybody, honestly, everybody. Like,
well, if you had to choose one.
I have to choose one.
I mean, you did during the live DJ, remember?
Like,
You could use the same answer. I'm not gonna. You could go.
I gotta. Well, I want to like tell someone who I haven't talked to yet. Because,
Yeah,
like,
do it.
Okay,
Shout it out, man.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
just don't know who is. I got a lot of people that like.
Yeah, you can take a second to think about it.
Man.
The power of the FX.
It's facts.
Damn, 'cause I already got a song with King Miles. I did one with Bonnie.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I did
I
like
got
that.
J.O.'s coming. I got a couple with J.O. coming out. Me and RJ, we made songs like all the time. And then exclusive, like we gonna do that. And then I'm supposed to do one with Gia Robles too. Man, I don't
So
know.
you haven't been waiting. You've been setting these.
I just
clips,
been
right?
You've already been doing
I've
it.
been
He's already-
talking.
He's been
Yeah.
doing
All
it.
right.
All right.
I'd rather just go and do it instead of like, oh man, who should I work with? Like, if I can go with you and do it, cool. If I gotta pay a fee, then I gotta pay a fee.
Yeah.
Like, I
shit
don't care.
happens.
Get it done.
Yep.
Did you have any specific goals or expectations when you started making music?
Like everybody else, I want to make it big.
Okay.
Honest,
Hey, you know
honest.
what? At least
Yeah,
he's honest.
no,
He's
that's
straightforward.
fair.
I like that. Do you have anything to add to that? Or
Is there a
like,
reason you want to get big?
Like, do you have any motivations for it? I guess.
I just want to make music and just get paid from it because I love making music. It's something that I can wake up and be like, I love doing this, or like I will get up and go to the studio or go to the computer or start writing or just the beats and just go there because I have like so many beats from Bob Loss that I haven't like done completely.
Bob Loss?
Yeah, you remember Bob Loss?
No,
You
but I
don't know
love
Bob
that.
Ross?
I
Oh,
love
no,
that name
like
because it
this.
sounds like Bob Ross. I love that name.
His original
Dude.
name is Trashman Shunny.
No, I don't
Not ringing
know.
a bell.
No.
Is he from Wisconsin?
Oh yeah.
No, we need to hit.
You
We
can't
need to hit
find-
Bob Loss.
You can't find his music no way. He took it down though.
No.
Ah,
Come on, man.
Bob Loss. Give us the music
That's
right
an
right
album.
now.
That's
I already
Bob
asked
Loss
him. He
from-
said no.
Huge. Yeah, huge facts. That's where he took his L.
Okay, so
Go again.
Bob Loss.
Yep. I have a bunch by him. My homie Wisco. I got a bunch by him.
Is his name just Wisco?
It's so
Or-
long. Like he
Wait,
started.
Is he down in Milwaukee area?
Like he from Appleton, but
Okay,
like
okay.
he's not with it no more. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So now I just have those sitting, and then like he went from so many different names that I'm like, bro, you gotta pick one, bro.
He's like,
Because
AK
I
this,
rapped
AK
it,
that.
and then in the song I said his name that he gave me at that moment, and then next one I went, he gave me the beat. He's like, "Oh, my name is that song." I'm like,
Oh
"Bro,"
my
and I can't
God.
even tie them together because it's not the same name. Like first one was Alonzo, then he's going to Saberwolf, then Wisco Plugin, Wisco, Wisco
God.
Amigo. Like he had like so many names.
Pick one, bro.
He loved them all. He just wanted
He
them
did,
all.
yeah. So then I'm like, bro, just pick one. He's like, fine, I'll be Saberwolf. I'm like, all right, bet. Here's Saberwolf. Keep it there.
Saber Wolf it is. That's an okay name. That's pretty good. It's alright.
He just loves wolves and it's like I like he's talking about like a bunch of like prehistoric animals and like the saber-toothed tiger
Oh
and he
yeah.
like the wolves. I'm like all right, and he's like I'll put them together. So I'm like there you go. Then
There you go.
keep that name, bro.
There, I'm glad he finally chose.
Yo, me too.
So
It
to
made
my
it
kno-
easier.
It made it easier.
Like every time he's like, I'm mentioning the song. He's like, yeah, go ahead. I'm like, but you can't change it.
Yeah.
Like, I can't make the song this week and next week you're like, bro, it's this name now. I'm like,
It doesn't
It
make
don't
any
rhyme.
sense
It
that
don't
yeah.
rhyme no more, bro.
So, to
Yeah.
my knowledge,
Mm.
the first song you ever released was February 20th, 2020, called Fetty Fetty. And it looks like it came out first on YouTube and
Yep.
then to one of your SoundClouds just 2 months later in April.
Yep.
If this was your first song, how was the process in making it? What inspired it?
I like the beat.
Hey, that
okay.
inspires a lot of songs.
That's
I
really
think.
all that you need sometimes.
I like the beat. That was like, and then that was the first time I went and tried to do some half Spanish because like the first half is English and the second one is Spanish. So I'm like, like it was okay, but like I said, like my English is or my Spanish is like off and on. Like I know it, it's just I don't practice enough like I used to talk with like people who speak Spanish that I can like just pull it out. So it takes time for me to like really like find words. Otherwise, I just get like repetitive and then it just sounds lame.
Okay.
Okay, that's understandable.
Yeah, if you don't have that big a vocabulary.
That's why. That's
why.
why Chicky Chicky has like so many Chicky Chicky and Nina, and that's why I'm like I don't know what else to say. I'm like, but it sounds dope.
I don't know what else to say.
You know, a lot of songs do that. A lot of repetitive same lyrics.
You're pretty straightforward guy, so I understand it.
I'll really be honest. Like I didn't sit there and be like, man, this is gonna be like super dope. Like, I just couldn't figure out what I was to say.
So we're talking about cheeky cheeky throughout the entire thing.
Hey, I'm like Chicky Chicky. I'm like, okay.
You stealing it?
I played it. My kids listen to it. Like they're like Chicky Chicky. I'm like, all right.
Your kids were listening to that? I thought you said that was more of an
kid
adult
approved.
song.
I didn't say that you couldn't have I just said that it was more.
It's meant for.
It's a more mature song.
It's more mature for more mature ears, and they don't know enough Spanish to understand everything.
Right.
Yeah, so
they're a little bit ignorant or naive to it or whatever.
they're just not ready for you.
Gotcha. That makes sense then. Then on that exact same day that you released it on SoundCloud in April, April 22nd is what it was, 22nd, 2020. You also posted 5 other tracks, which is, you only have 6 on that one SoundCloud. So all 5 of these tracks were posted on the exact same day. You had It's a Hit, Fetty Wap, or Fetty Fetty, sorry, not Fetty Wap, Fetty Fetty, Fut the What, Sphinx, and Pop Out. Out of these, Pop Out did really well, getting 2.2k listens on your pretty much brand new SoundCloud. What were your expectations when posting on this music, and why did you do it all the same day?
I expected nothing.
Okay. Did you tell how did you get Pop Out to get 2.2k and then?
Because I wrote the song at work and I was on my break and I was like, I found the beat. I'm like, this is a dope beat. And then my break was running out, so I just stayed there and just wrote it all up, and then went back inside. And then as soon as I got home, I went and recorded it. I showed the homie RJ, and he's like, "That's dope." And he's like, "You should shoot a video for it." I'm like, "No, I don't want to do that." He's like, "You should." I'm like, "Okay." So then I took it, and then I just tried to like share it wherever I could, and just see what happens. And then I guess people liked it.
But it worked. So you clearly did something right. Because, like I said, it was pretty much a brand new Spotify or SoundCloud, like nothing else posted.
Well,
on it.
I had so many different
SoundCloud
SoundCloud before that one, so I understood roughly how to like market it better on SoundCloud. So I'm like, okay, I know I should use this, and I should tag certain artists because they're like, I like this song, and this kind of sounds like it, so they'll at least give it a listen. So,
okay, that makes sense.
Networking a little bit on there.
Yep.
That was some free game you just gave everybody, and that's listening.
Learn up.
The next track you got is Get to Know, or Get to Know You.
Get to Know You.
Yeah. Released August 8th, 2020. That was the one that didn't get released on the same day as all the other ones.
Get to Know You? Really?
Yeah. That was the last one. That was the last one on that SoundCloud, and it was the only one that was not released April 22nd. And
I waited on that one.
It was it seemed to be the last of 2020 for you. And for your first year of making music, which of the songs that you made out of It's a Hit, Fetty Fetty, Fut the What, Sphinx, Pop Out, or Get to Know Ya, which one do you think best represents you?
Man, Pop Out.
Pop Out?
Pop Out.
Okay. Go check out Pop Out after this interview, guys. It's on his SoundCloud. You guys definitely need to check that guy out.
I have another song that's somewhat like that, but it's different, but the vibes is the same, but I just can't get the person to give me the beat. So
damn.
That's always unfortunate.
Yeah, so I can't even release I have a very, very rough version of it, but I just can't release it. Because he didn't give me like the beat. I kinda jacked it. So
screen record.
Interesting.
Yeah,
gotcha.
It's not good quality, that's why.
Okay.
I got you. Then, at the start of 2021, you started your Spotify finally by releasing Chopsticks, January 5th, 2021. What can you tell us about that track? You planned it. What do you mean you planned it? Yeah,
so, once I realized, I should probably really have a plan. Because then I started researching how Spotify, I guess, wants to fuck with you. And they every 4 to 6 weeks. That's like the sweet spot. Release a song, every single one, and then you do a whole review, send it to their thing, see if they want to put it on a playlist. So I'm like, okay. So I had like a couple songs ready. So I'm like, I already had them planned into when they're gonna drop. And then like the one I liked the best was Chopsticks, just because like it sounds like kind of like pop. I always have the same energy. So I'm like, I'll release this one first, and then I think the next one was Division 1 with Vani, and then I forgot what I did after that.
That's what DSVN stands for, Division.
Yeah, Division 1. It's a
Gotcha.
store down in Appleton. They sell vintage
interesting.
clothes, shoes. I got like a
I
bunch
did
of
not know that. There's a little bit of lore right there. Gotcha.
And I just like them. Like, I should make a song about this store. And they're like, okay.
So then, how did Vonnie get on that then? How was working with Vonnie on that?
I listened to Vonnie before that, and then I was thinking like, I really want to feature someone in the song. I didn't know who, and then I'm like, then I saw this to Vonnie again, and I was like, you know what? I want to see how he would sound this, because it's like a rappy song.
Oh, he killed his verse.
I know he killed his verse. That's why I was excited, and then I was gonna put another hook at the end, but I'm like, let's just see what he does. And then he said that, I forgot what part it was, but he said it's one part. I was just like, bro. And I know who he was talking about, so I was like, oh, shit. I was like,
calling him out, gotta keep that in there.
Facts.
But he was dope. Like, he mixed, I think he mixed that song too. So he did all the mixing on it too.
Oh, Vonnie mixed it all?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Hell yeah. And then April 11th, 2021, you posted your first project, which is labeled as a single on Spotify, which is...
I know, it's because I missed one song. It has to be 4 minimum, and I put 3.
Oh,
that's
that
why.
Makes sense. Okay.
And then I don't want to take it down and put it back up.
Yeah,
and I
that
was
makes... Yeah.
Hey,
it's called Space Crime.
Yep.
It's the first installment of your Space Crime saga.
Yep.
Space Crime 3 just dropped
and
today.
it was produced by Space Crimes. How was putting your first project together, and can you tell us who Space Crimes is?
Space Crime, I don't know if I should say his full name, because I don't know if I'm going to say
You don't got to just call him Space Crime. He's just...
Yeah, Space Crime, he's in Milwaukee. Amazing producer, go check it out. The first thing I did with him is I went to his SoundCloud and I literally went through all his old beats and I picked out which ones I like, which is Chiqui Chiqui, Toxicas, like the ones I sent you, like all of them was like really old beats, but I'm like, dude, these are so dope. So I took them out and I made songs and I sent a message.
You
like,
snagged all those motherfucking old ones.
Yeah, so I'm like,
did you get a good discount on all the old ones or what? Yeah, I figured you would.
He's like, it's like no one's really using them. I'm like, I want them. They're like dope. So then I did that, and then like, I don't really curate it. It's just like, I guess I made a couple. Like there was no plan for Space Crime like 1, 2, 3. It was just like I just made it, and I'm like, what should I name it? I'm like, well, I should name it after you since they're all by you. So I'll call it Space Crime. It's like
it's a cool name. I mean, it's name, but I mean, Space Crime.
And it's cool. You like the cover arts look nice. It looks like it's.
That's all by.
It looks like a Star Wars kind of thing going on. So that's why.
The cover art was done by Eli Stones.
Oh, Stones. Okay, nice. Okay.
So then he did the first one, and then I just took that one and I like filtered it so I had like different colors.
Yep.
And then added the 1, 2, and 3 and so on.
Of course. Yeah. No, it definitely looks pretty clean. I like that. I like how you do that. So if you could go back in time to help yourself on your first EP, is there anything you would have done?
Add a song.
Don't forget to add a song. Yep.
Fair. Add a song.
Easy answer. I like that. So do you think you found your sound yet? And if so, how long did it take you to find your sound, and how did you come
I think I'm really close.
Really close? How close do you think?
Like at least 87 to 92%.
You know what? I'm really glad you gave me a percentage, because I was going to ask you for a percentage. I was going to be like a percentage out of 1 out of 100.
Percentage that wasn't like a
87 out of 92.
Like 5.
It goes like right now is I would say close to 92, but
okay.
I don't know. It depends on what.
That's what's up.
What do you think you still need to uncover?
What's something you need to like tweak?
I don't know. It's just something there. Just like I can't like figure it out what it is, but I know like where it needs to go.
Okay. Well, at least you know. That's a good. That's always a good start. But
so what did your first setup look like? Your DAW, your mic. I know you said you used the gaming headset, but what about after that? After the game headset. Yeah, that's kind of a jump point.
So after that, I forgot what kind of mic it was, but it was like a $90 mic. It was kind of like this one, but not as expensive as this one.
Okay, and was it still a blue mic?
No, it wasn't blue mic. It was something else. It was like some, like, I don't know. I got it at, I know my mom got it for me in Guitar Center. So then I got it for Christmas, and then I had my computer, which I don't know what it was, but it was like older computer, but not so old. And
Laptop or desktop?
Yes, desktop.
Okay,
desktop.
okay.
And I had a Mixcraft.
Mixcraft.
Mixcraft. And that's where I started like recording, and that's just where like it started.
Okay. And that was with you and your friend at the time?
No, that was after that, because I had moved from, at that time I lived in Nina when I lived by him. Then we moved to Appleton, and then I texted him, but I didn't really see him that much because like I couldn't drive yet. So I was like,
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah.
Done at your place then, or was like in a spare bedroom, or did you have a closet?
It was in the living room, bro.
Right in the living room.
Hey,
Okay.
right in the living room. That's what. Hey, that's where we are.
Yep.
Right here.
This
Right,
is
right in the living
What do
room.
you mean?
Yeah, facts. It never really was much of a living room. We never really used it.
No.
We had couches and stuff in here.
Yeah,
at one point,
Never a TV.
but we never. Well, we did put the TV.
Well, you got screens for
I have a
days.
TV
Right,
in
yeah.
my I have a TV in my room. We did bring it out here once in a while, like when we were trying to use it as a living room.
Mhm.
But we just never really did.
No.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's save some money. Let's get out of that box studio that we got. We have a fucking
man.
living room that we don't
Yeah.
use. Let's just
Hey,
use that.
It's dope, bro.
It's alright.
It works. Yeah,
It
I
works.
like it.
It works
No,
perfectly.
because it feels like a studio, because you got a nice couch, people just sit and chill. You got all these
Couple of
computers.
naps have been taken there.
Couple naps. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
More than
And
a
you guys
couple.
actually got soundproof going on.
Just
so
a little bit. We don't need much because these walls are really, really thick, so they do the job
Really?
of keeping sound here. Yes.
Wow.
So like when you're out in the hallway there, you can hear just about anything that's going on in
Everything.
anybody's apartment.
Mhm.
But as soon as you walk through the door, you don't hear shit. Doesn't matter how loud they're playing their music or how
Wow.
loud they're playing TV, you don't hear nothing. That's
So
why
how
we
much
get away
favor-
with. That's why we get away with playing music so
I
much.
was
That's why
gonna
You
say.
can
kids-
play a radio station.
Yeah.
we get away with screaming at CS:GO during 1 a.m.
Yeah, no,
and nobody
for
says
real.
anything. Like it's dope.
How much y'all pay right here now?
Maybe we'll talk about that afterwards.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that first.
Yeah, don't want to give
That'll
away
be
the
something.
spot.
No, I'm saying because like it's like you're saying that like for what it is, it's like I would think it's like expensiver because you actually have solid walls and most like in
Oh
Appleton.
yeah, not paper.
Yeah, like in Appleton, they're not that thick. You can hear.
We are
like,
pretty lucky with the
Honestly,
solid.
Yeah.
for a 2-bedroom, this
Yeah.
place is pretty cheap.
TR1 wants to be able to send you beats. By the way, how can somebody send you beats? That's
We'll
he's
get a hold
actually
of you,
asking
yeah.
in the
Bro,
chat.
hit me in DM. Otherwise, the email I check for music is the official MG, DAOFFICIALMG@gmail.com. Otherwise, just hit me in DM and we can get locked in.
DM at where?
Sosa Baby on IG.
At Sosa Baby on IG.
Right.
Go ahead and throw your name in the chat real quick. Just say what's up in the chat
Yeah, just
so,
type it
they,
in
so
there.
they can click on your name. Because it's TR1 on the chat. He wants to send you some beats.
Collabing.
Collabing. So what question we on? Did you guys do
So
another
we already
question?
kind of
after
talked
that?
about what music you listened to as a kid, so I was gonna move past that one. Unless do you have any like music straight from your MP3 that you were riding around
Man,
on
dude.
that you want to mention?
So,
Man, dude, he says he's ready to answer this question.
So-
Good thing we didn't skip.
okay,
Yeah, right.
So, picture this. I'm from Cali, but go to Chicago.
You're
but,
from Cali.
Yeah, I'm from Cali.
Originally, where in Cali?
209. But it's funny, I live
don't
in
know
the
what
920.
209 is. What? Like, give me a city.
a
I assume that's an
Merced.
area code.
Yeah, it's Merced by
Merced. Okay, I don't.
Southern part of the state.
Center.
Center.
Okay.
Center.
okay.
Like right in the middle.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
CW Cali
Yeah.
hip hop.
CC.
CW.
And then the area code is 209, and just happens to live in the 920. So like it's weird.
Interesting.
Okay, that's very cool. That's
Yeah,
dope.
just flopped it.
The way things are working out for you with the G and the M's
I
and
know,
the 2s
like-
and the 9s,
Yep.
it's kind of crazy.
That's why I don't really plan shit out. It just seems to
It
like
just works,
it
bro.
just seems to be going okay.
And hey,
So coming
that's-
from there, and you said
the universe is
Chicago.
very clear.
Yeah, Chicago, by Goose Island, and
I've never heard of Goose Island.
no, it's
No.
like right in the middle of the river. Like
What? Okay, listen. There's more than one river in Chicago. I know that for a
The
fact.
one
So
by
don't
down-
tell me that it's
the one-
right in the middle of the river.
the one by it's like uptown
Okay.
Okay.
by I think it's like 3 or 4 miles from downtown. It's like
Okay.
I think it's the Puerto Rican neighborhood with the big flag. You never been there?
Nope.
Gotta go.
I've been
We
to
don't go to
Chicago
Chicago
like
much, yeah.
twice in my life. One time for
Field trip.
no,
Science
funny
museum.
stuff. No, it was actually for St. Patrick's Day when they do the green
green,
yeah.
river or whatever. We went there as a family, and then another time my sisters were in the Air Force for a little while, and they were stationed down there, so we went and visited them for a couple days.
Nice.
But
Yeah,
haven't been to too many Chicago places. That's
we
for
don't
sure.
just stroll down there.
You should gotta go. It's
Yeah.
nice.
It's a long drive.
It's all right. I just
It
don't
is
like,
like-
dude.
I have a lot of family
There's
over there.
train stations.
Hey,
They get to go through
Man's got the
trains and
idea.
shit in
Yep.
Chicago, and I don't really like trains. I'm like,
I
trains
just
are all
hate
right,
the
but they're
tolls.
just like.
Dude, yeah, the tolls are a
Tolls.
little. pain in the
Oh
ass.
yeah.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
I'm
god.
like, why do I gotta pay to drive here?
Yep.
Facts.
It's like
Where my
350.
taxes going?
Yeah,
It's like 350 there, 5 here, 2 there. It's like by the time
Might
you're
as well
done,
walk.
it's like $30 out of your pocket just so you go.
And you're like, I went
And plus
3
$30
miles.
just for the gas.
Shit.
You're
nowadays,
sitting in
yeah.
fucking traffic all the time too.
And then if you
Jesus Christ.
try and like bypass and take the back roads, you're taking an extra 45 minutes to an hour.
Yep.
just
Oh,
from
100%.
point A, point B. It's like,
100%. Fuck that shit, bro. I'm not gonna.
you gotta get that.
That's why you just fly.
I like
pass.
staying at home. You see this place right here? I like that. That's my command center over there. I stay
No, that's
there.
why you just fly into Chicago.
Yeah,
you
right,
fly.
that's why you gotta
Facts,
fly in.
facts,
So any song or any artists you want to mention growing up, childhood, quick?
Like that I listen to.
Yeah, that you listen to. It's kind of a.
So the original thing is like my parents. So I went from there to there, and then all they played was Mexican music, like the OG stuff that like.
mariachi stuff or like.
It's like
Wow.
I'm sorry if that's like stereotypical,
It's
but
not.
like I'm just asking. Like, I
I've
don't
never
know.
heard mariachi stuff.
Oh,
That's
okay.
funny. It's like I've only heard like what they play, which I don't think it is because it's like folk music.
Okay.
But it's
Okay.
it's like stories and it's just like very acoustical, like more beat than singing.
Okay.
So that's all I listen to, and then like
Is it like a dance kind of music, like something you would?
some.
Okay, I'm just curious
Some.
with more beat than lyrics.
Yeah, it's like you just vibe to.
Okay.
You kind of just like drive with
Like,
it and
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I started listening to rap because the first song I ever heard of rap was Chameleonaire Riding Dirty.
Okay. Okay.
And I was on the
Hell
Good
yeah.
song to be
I was-
introed.
I was coming home from school and on
White
the bus
and
they
nerdy is
were
what I
playing that on the radio. I was like, bro, what is this shit? It's just go hard.
This shit goes hard, he says.
It does.
Hell yeah.
So
It
then-
does.
Still,
That's
still.
facts.
And then I go and search it up. Who is this person? And then I started going down a rabbit hole. And then the game, the first disc I get, and 50 Cent and so on, and just go like into that.
All right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So April 16th, 2021, you posted 2010 on your Spotify.
Mhm.
What inspired this track? What's that about?
So that song was made after I got out of the hospital, and then I was like, I can't just lay in bed. So I went to the couch. I started playing beats, and then I was like, I made a song about the year like 2010. So then I just like to keep myself busy because I was like bored. So then I just did that. So just because like I was in the hospital for like a month or so, and they finally let me out. And then they're like, you can't do anything except like lay down. So I'm like, bet I can.
Well, why were you in the hospital?
So I mean, it was the weirdest thing ever. It was like nothing crazy. It's like one time I was fine. Like after Halloween, I was good in 2020, and then the weekend I'm good, and then Sunday comes and I'm just feeling kind of weird. Like in my abdomen, it's like feels like tight. I was like, all right, whatever. Go take some pills. I'm good. Go to sleep. Wake up. I gotta go to work. I go to work. I'm feeling good. It's like 1 a.m. and I'm like, damn, bro, it's really hurting. So then I go and get some more, take some. But then by like 5 a.m., I'm literally like, I can barely walk. So I'm like semi-hunched over as I'm leaving work, jump in the car, like there's driving on the highway going like 80, 90, trying to get home.
Can I guess real quick? Appendicitis?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yep. Random as hell. And I go in there. Yep. They're like, we'll get you in and out. I'm like, okay, cool. So then I get out same night. So everything's like, it's simple. Then like the next day I wake up and I'm just like, not feeling good. And I go back in, they're like, do scans, whatever, give me some medicine, kick me out. 2 days go by.
Doctors.
Yeah,
Each
they're like,
time
they're
you
like,
come in, it's fucking $5,000 too.
man, I don't want to share the bill. Like 2 days later, it's like a Thursday or a Friday. I'm not doing better, and then they're like, get up and just walk around. So then your body starts like whatever. I'm like, what?
Well, I mean, when you're walking around, it helps with your blood flow.
Mhm.
And getting more healthy blood to different parts of your body is what it does. So it helps
Yeah,
with
but okay.
healing processes.
But the only thing
so
about
that's why
that,
they say
the
that.
only thing about that is like, it's like, why is it that you said that? And then when I go back in and they go and check, and they have to go like, what's called like exploratory or some shit. Like they went in there and shit, and they're like,
Just went in there,
so
man.
I had appendicitis, but then tell me why. Apparently one of my intestines went from this to this.
Ooh.
So how does that work?
Interesting.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm like, that sounds suspect to me, bro.
It was just like kinked or what?
Yep. They're like, it just kinked. I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like when y'all was in there, y'all fucked some shit up.
And then put it back where you found
And then they went in there. They went in like that. They're like, we had to cut off this. So they
Cut it off.
So they,
I'd be like, huh?
bro. They're like,
Stop twisting.
they're like, we're gonna go in there and check it out. They don't tell me they're gonna do nothing. And then when I get out, I'm like, I can't feel my legs. They're like, I can't feel my legs. She's like, you'll be fine. I'm like, dude, I can't feel my legs. And they're throwing me back into ICU, and I see the doctor, and it's a different doctor from the original one. She's like, yeah, we had to go in there. Like, I swear, she said we had to cut off 3 to 5 feet of your intestine, I think small intestine. And I'm like,
What are these
That's a
doctors
lot.
on?
So then I was like, what? She's like, yeah. So I'll go upstairs, and then later they're like, no, we said 3 to 5 inches. I'm like, man, I don't know.
Somebody's saying something.
So I'm saying something wrong.
That's crazy.
That's
Oh
some
my
corrupt type
I
shit.
know. I was
The
like,
fuck, dude?
and then they're
Trying
like,
to miss a malpractice.
Yeah, I
and they're like, just lay down and whatever. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get the fuck out. What can I do? Like,
I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. He says,
here.
I'm like, you gotta.
I'll
walk.
die at home.
And like, you gotta get up and walk. I'm like, fuck it, let's go then.
I'm out.
Yeah. So no, like I had to walk the whole floor like every couple hours, like just do one stuff. I'm like, fuck that, we're doing 5. I'm like, I'm getting out of here, bro. I don't like y'all. Y'all being suspect. So then it was like before Thanksgiving, and then I told him like, dude, I need to get out before Thanksgiving. They're like, no, we're thinking like December 10th or maybe even January. I'm like, look.
You paying for that?
Look.
Yeah, right. Who the fuck's paying for this? You said, yeah, right, fast.
And then the whole time that I couldn't eat anything, so it was just like the IV stuff, whatever.
Yeah, they're
So I lost
feeding
like 8 pounds in that
wow.
time. And then they're like, no, you gotta wait. I'm like, fuck, no, I'm not. So then when the doctor came out, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna be gone next week. I'm like, well, you better sign that release because.
Fuck you mean you're gonna be gone
Yeah,
next
she's
week?
like, I'm gonna be
She's
gone
like,
for the
"Well,
holidays. I'm like, me too.
Yeah, hey, I'm going home too, mama. You gonna see your family? Me too.
Yeah, so then I'm like, fine, you know what? If you can hold down food for the next 12 hours, I'll sign the paperwork. I'm like, bet.
Where's the buffet?
Yep.
Yeah,
I was like,
send it my way.
so I picked the lightest food that was easiest to hold down. So then
Rice.
it was like soup. It was like soup.
Oh, that's
No,
pretty
genius.
right.
So I took it. They're like,
Come
okay,
back,
you know
come
what?
back,
You
come
look
back.
good. Okay, we'll release you tomorrow morning at 11. I'm like, bet. So then I got out at that time, and then I had like the wound back, cause like they literally like cut me and shit.
That was
So
what Michelle had for like.
yeah, but like on my abdomen, bro, I couldn't even like get up. I was trying to. They're like, we were not gonna let you walk, so we gotta take a wheelchair. I'm like, yeah, but what happens when I get out and I don't have a wheelchair? So I kind of got used to it. Like, yeah, but we can't let you in the hospital. I'm like, all right, fuck it. So then,
Like at the doors you can walk.
and then they gave me like, I forgot what they gave me for pain pills, but then I'm like, y'all better fill up 2 of them. I'm like, 'cause that shit hurt. So then I took the first one, then I got refilled, but I was like pound it. Yeah, it was not a fun time.
Sounds like a
No.
shit.
Yeah,
show.
no, it sounds
Yeah.
horrible.
I know. I went in for appendicitis. They're like, you can have ice cream now. And then,
So then when you
Sucks.
got out of all that, that's when you
Hmm?
put this song out.
yeah, because
2010.
because I had planned already. I'm like, in November, I'm gonna drop this song, and I'm gonna get hyped for the next year. So then I'm like, I got that one ready, and I got this one ready, and then I couldn't release them or do them because now I'm in the hospital, and I come out and I can't do shit. So I'm like, fuck it, let me plan before the next year and get everything set up. So then I recorded those songs, had a couple laid out, and then I made a plan. Okay, every so often I'm gonna, like line them up. So
Okay.
I had the whole month to like study on what's the best way to like drop stuff. So.
Okay.
Oh, so you were
So
kind
you-
of forced
you
to go a
took
little
that-
slower.
Yeah, so
You
I had
still
to.
took that time to get some work done, though. You're researching.
Yeah, they're like, don't sit down and strain your abdomen. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna sit down and record then.
That works. So what is the best advice that you think you've ever been given?
Get the best equipment you can.
That's the best advice?
Yes, because there's a lot of songs I made that would sound so much better with the right equipment versus like what I had. If I just waited a little bit to get the right equipment and get that sound, I feel like it would have helped me like further along the way to find like what voice or what sound I'm trying to go for versus like kind of like figuring it out. Cause I had another homie in California who sent me beats, and then he's like, yeah, and he tried to mix them. He's like, dude, I can't mix them, bro. Like it sounds like shit. And I'm like, what is it? Like, well, what's your setup? And I showed him, I was like, yeah, you need like at least some soundproof because I'm getting so much echo. So then it's just like that'd be the best thing.
So are you saying like go buy the top of the line best
I wouldn't-
equipment or just buy the better stuff than the
just
big,
better than the basic you can. Like honestly, like
Not a
I'm
gaming
like right now,
headset.
I got the thing that goes around it, right?
The shield, yeah,
Yeah,
like
the
that
shield.
guy there.
Yeah, and mine cost me like I think 150, but it helped me so much. And then I only got like what's called the Shure mic.
You have a shirt.
78.
Yeah,
Which one?
I don't know.
SM7B?
I don't know. It
M7B.
it's the one they have it in the Breakfast Club. That one.
Oh yeah, he's got like.
Oh yeah, that's the Shure
yeah.
SM7B. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Oh,
You
yeah.
have literally the best mic you can buy right now. That's what you have.
So I'm like, I need to record on that one, so I got that one.
Yeah, that is a nice microphone. That is a very nice microphone. So that's all your music you record on that now.
Yep.
Well, if he uses anything else, I mean that's kind of a miss.
that's true.
Better be using that mic.
It's like
Yep.
it's like why would you buy the mic if you're not gonna use it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe the music that you make? If you had to put it in words, somebody who hasn't heard it yet.
Just lit.
Lit.
Energy,
that's one of the songs,
vibes. Just like I just trying to make songs where like all I hear in music or all the stuff I listen to is it's gotta have like energy behind it because then like I want like you know how you drink a Red Bull you kind of feel hype.
Yeah.
I like that feeling. So I'm like, so how can I make that into people?
We're not sponsored by Red Bull, by the way.
But if
should be.
they hear,
We should be.
sponsor me, please.
Yeah, facts.
You know, you remind me of another artist who has that SG the First. A lot of his energy was just
we're
gotta go.
like we're trying to find songs to do.
Hey, I love to hear that.
Yeah,
all right.
So then you posted your first EP, well, technically your second EP,
yeah.
called Out of Commission, April 17th, 2021, which has 4 tracks, including 2010, Looking at Tomorrow, Love Me, and Overnight. What was it like making this EP?
I was at home recovering.
Oh, so this is the
So-
Out of Commission. That's where that comes from then. Okay, I got you.
That's literally the picture of my room.
Oh, of your hospital room.
Yeah.
All right, that makes more sense. The cover art was a picture of his hospital room.
Okay.
Yeah. Shortly after the EP's release, you made a second SoundCloud, another one. And like you said, you forgot the password.
I forgot my password, and I said I don't want to figure it out. So
Okay, you made a second SoundCloud, and you posted all your music to it on the exact same day, April 21st, 2021, which is 1 day away from being in exactly 1 year after you flooded your first SoundCloud account.
That's crazy.
Which was April 22nd, 2020.
damn.
Did you do? I was gonna ask, did
Nope.
you do this for a certain reason?
Nope.
But you didn't.
I didn't even know that.
So it's kind of crazy that almost worked out too. You almost did it literally 1 year later. You made a new SoundCloud and posted all your music to it. Literally, I think how many tracks was it? Like 6 or something like that? 6 or 7 tracks or something like
It
that?
was a handful.
You posted a decent amount to there, all on the exact same day. Can you run us through a studio session with Sosa Mggm?
The old ways I would sit there, listen to beats, and try to make a song and figure it out, and I would get frustrated, and I'd be there for like 3-4 hours. And everyone gets shit done. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so bored, and then I would like, fuck this shit. So then what I like to do is my thing is I love making music in the car. Like if I'm
Preach, dude. I fucking feel that.
He be rapping in the car all the time, yeah.
because
It's the best studio.
I don't know. It's just a vibe, bro. Like when I'm driving in my town, like I'm not saying like long distance, but like in my town where I can stop at a gas station or something where I can just chill. Then it's like I don't know. It's like just having the like you sit and you can see everything around you. So it's kind of like a whole different thing. You play it loud as fuck. You're driving and you start like getting ideas, and then I'll stop, record. Sometimes I won't stop, and then type it up or voice record it, and just like make it.
Sometimes I won't stop, he says.
Hey, that's the driving lifestyle.
You know why? Do you know why I pulled you over today, sir?
Making that heat.
Was it because I was
Bro,
rapping while I was
I know.
driving?
Is my
Yes.
car on fire?
Yes.
Wait, hop in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you.
Bro,
Yeah, hop in.
It's worse
Listen
than
to this
opposite.
mix. Listen to this
Can
mix,
we play it
officer.
on your loudspeaker?
Pass to the aux.
Hey, can I sample your police sirens? Turn those on really quick.
Can you say your badge number, please?
Yeah, right. Give me like a whole spiel. I want to record that really
Can
quick.
I record it while you give me a
Ooh,
ticket?
put me in handcuffs.
There's like somebody walking on the side. Hey, can you record this for me?
It's gonna be on the album.
Yeah, I need all the audio. I need all the
Space
video.
Round 4.
Yep, there you go.
Oh my god, that'd be so fucking funny. That'd be awesome.
In the car, it's one of the best places to like just play music and blast it. It's surrounding you. Like
And-
the studio's
yes,
nice,
Yes.
but it's a
So
whole
like
lot
he
of
was saying too, like you're driving around and you like, I feel like after you said that, I feel like that's a good way to gain inspiration. Because you're driving around like your town, your area, your place,
Yeah.
and you can
Yep.
you can see things around you, what's
Yep.
going on in your town.
Describe your
things that you
area,
like
that's
or
good
whatever.
music,
Maybe yeah. I think I kind of like that idea.
Yeah.
So Toxicas is a song, please say it correctly, because
Ep.66.
okay.
Is
Is a song that we play on the station regularly. So is Cheeky Cheeky, which was released June 25th, 2021. I then go on to release 4 more tracks: Benzos, July 7th, 2021. Get to Know Ya, August 27th, 2021. 1539, September 24th, 2021. And Vent, October 29th, 2021. My birthday, by the way, October 29th. Before then releasing your next EP, Space Crime 2. Now, how was making the second installment of Space Crime? How was that? How did that all go down? You finally remembered to put the 4th song on. So I'm glad that you learned from your first mistake. But how was the rest of it? How was that experience?
I was going. The first one was like a street album because if you listen to it, it's Chopstick Division 1, and what was the last one? I don't remember what the last one was. But they were all basically like street rap, like that kind of style. But the second one, I was like, I want to go for something like not Spanish, but more like I won't say culture, but like more like I was thinking like Red, like so.
Okay.
So I'm thinking Spanish songs, because then you're talking about like they're all like heat type of songs, like you're trying to like smash or whatever. It's all talking about like chicks, because you got Toxicas on there. Cheeky, I think Fool was on there, and then Benzos, but I wasn't supposed to put Benzos on there, but then I didn't have a song I would like for that month to release, but I was like, fuck it, I'm just throw it out there because I like it.
I think it worked.
Yeah,
I think it worked.
Because it's supposed to give it like a vibe of like just like not Latin trap, but like just something different than just like me rapping in English. I'm like, what can I do that's semi-different from what I'm thinking I'm hearing from other people? Because there's obviously other people that rap in Spanish, but like, what can I do?
Yeah,
of course. Yeah, you always want to make it like unique, right?
Yeah, as best I could, yeah.
Yeah, of course, of course. So you ended 2021 with a track simply called Sosa.
Yeah.
December 25th, 2021, to be more exact. What made you name a song after yourself?
Because it was like just I don't know about like. If you listen to Space Crime 3, it starts with Sosa, and then it goes a couple songs, and then goes to Super Sosa.
Yep.
So then Sosa is like, it's a newer song, but I put it in the front because it's got Sosa in it, so it's showing you like the first version of like all those songs, because all those songs that come before Super Sosa are all like a couple years old, and you can hear the difference in the quality and how I rap. And then going to Super Sosa is like a different style and more improved.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good idea.
So it's kind of like I was gonna make it into an album, but then I'm like, no, it's not ready for an album. So I'm like, it would just be like an EP.
Do you have an album in the works? Is that an idea you have still in the comment?
Fractures.
Okay.
Fractures.
Piecing it together. Stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I got
I'm trying to find like what I'm trying to do and what beats to put and what's like gonna be the message, and then what plan am I gonna put behind it? Space Crime 4 will probably be, I wouldn't say another EP.
It's gonna keep being an EP.
I think that's gonna be my EPs. Like, which one is it that Lil Wayne does?
Oh yeah.
Carter.
The Carter. Yeah.
The Carter ones.
Yeah, but it won't be like an album, which would be like things I can just like make and then like have the same vibe versus an album where it's gonna have
together.
Yeah, where it's almost gonna be like an actual story.
Yeah, it's kind of cool that you can have the same title and then it's 1, 2, 3. Like you can keep going through them, so you can check out what time period it came out and just see the progression.
Yeah.
It's easy to see which one's going progression.
Exactly.
I agree with that. So you started 2022 with your song Lit, January 22nd. How lit were you making this song?
Very.
Very.
Off that drank, I assume.
I will not confirm that.
I will not confirm that.
He was lit on life.
Yes.
And that confirms it for me. So what does your current studio setup look like? We kind of talked about it already a little bit. You got the Shure SM7B, you got that studio, or that Shield.
Yep.
What about your computer and everything? What kind of DAW do you use? What do you got going on there?
It's the,
you got a nice chair, a nice desk.
Man, my chair, I need to replace my chair.
Chair's everything, man.
Chair really.
I know it is.
I
Like,
can send this thing
I
all
sit
day.
there, I'm like,
love
man, I'm
this
not
thing.
comfortable. That's also another reason why I don't want to like sit there and make music rather in the car, because the car's like comfy.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know, it's a Mac computer. I started with GarageBand and now I'm just on Pro Logic.
Okay.
That's what I'm using mostly. I also got Fruity
Fruity Loops.
FL.
FL.
But I Like that's just too complicated for me.
Dude, it's
It looks like a spaceship.
yeah,
when
like
you
a
first open it.
spaceship. You're like, where do I
cannot.
click?
I can't even like.
That's what we use.
Figure it out.
That house.
Yeah, that's what we use. And looking at it, it took us
It took us a
month
while
to figure out just the basics of like how do I record and
Yeah.
how do I put all this in.
I went in there and I clicked something, and then I'm like, "Where's the thing where I could just add another vocal line?" And then
They don't tell you.
I know they don't.
And the guys are like, oh my god, it's so daunting. You're like, I gotta click all this and
I know.
for one thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is
Yeah.
a lot, man. It is a
No,
lot.
I'm just like I'm not gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'll just stay with
That's
Pro
fair.
Logic.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. Hey, stick with what you're
I
good
heard
at,
Logic
man.
is
Stick with
very
what works.
easy, simple, right to the
Mhm.
point.
So what does a day in the life of Sosa Mggm look like?
Lit.
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 Nah, I just like you get up, wake up, take my kids to school, drop them off, hit the gym, then get some stuff around the house.
Iron.
Huh?
Pumping that iron.
I'm trying to.
Trying to-
I'm
I gotta lose some weight. Then my doctor was like, "You're obese." I'm like, I don't feel like it.
No
She
way,
said
he told you that.
She
I
said
straight
that.
up. He
I
said
mean, it's
you're
kind of
said
their
that.
job. Yeah,
She
you
said
lighten it up.
I mean, it's kind of your job, but like at the same time, you don't just go and be like, "Hey, yo, you're obese."
Well,
Beating her up
okay.
the foot.
Context is the fact that I came in and was like, "Hey, look, you're right there. Next time you come in, you're over that line. You're solid O."
I mean, listen.
Oh, so
now,
they gave you a
nowadays,
warning.
the obese
Yeah,
level
okay,
is
okay.
kind of like lower than it used to be. Like,
Well, she said like I'm
What?
obese because of my height.
because
It's
your
like,
BMI,
she like,
exactly.
So how do I
yeah.
get taller?
Yeah, right.
She like, if you were just 2 inches taller, you'd be perfect. I'm like,
Perfect.
well, I can't really grow. So.
Stretch me out.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
she
don't-
said. I usually don't hit those jokes on.
Hey, that was
on the
perfect.
Yeah,
show,
we
but that
got
one
Michael
was-
Scott in the building.
That one was way too
That was
good.
good. That was good.
Oh, man. So I guess going back to GMG, I guess is there like a mantra or like a motto you guys have? For
And well,
Kinda
I guess explain that as well too, because we talked about that in the live DJ, but we haven't
Oh, yeah,
talked about
what's
it in the podcast yet. So what is GMG? Explain that what that is on your chain there? Who are they?
It's Grammy Music Group. Originally, obviously, it's the big homie RJ Banger. He made it, created it, and then obviously, you know, he's trying to figure out like people he wants to work with and get all that stuff set up. And eventually, I remember how I met him. I happened to add him on Facebook because he was like on a to ad list. I'm like, all right, cool.
Okay.
And then I saw him on live just playing a beat, and he's like, who wants to jump on it? And I started writing bars on there, and I'm like, bro, I want to go on the song. I'm like, okay, cool. And then we talked in DM, and you know, then we started going forward, talking, went, recorded it, got done. Then he started talking about GMG and everything else. I was like, bro, this is so dope. I'm like, before I came there, I also went through like all his music to see. I'm like, dude, I love your music because it's got that vibe that I like, which is it's got energy behind it. And I'm like, if you have that energy behind you, I'm really, really, really gonna listen to it, like all the way through. So then I get there and he's talking. He's got people there talking about, you know, like the group and ideas, and they're like recording. And he just has it set up in the living room, like. But like the way he makes it sound is like, bro, like it doesn't sound like you recorded here because it sounds so like he's found his way he records in there is like nice. Like I just like
crisp.
Nice.
yeah, it's like crisp, like
Not
Okay.
too much reverb.
Like that
No,
McDonald's
it's crazy.
Sprite crisp.
yeah, it's crazy. I was like, bro, like I just don't even like I don't know what you like you do. He's like, bro, I've been at this for like so long. He went and he started in Fruit Loops, and then he learned that, and then like he's been learning all of them through, and he just like the way he just mixes and everything, I'm just like, bro, it's like magic because I'll listen to it, and then also how his voice sounds and how it comes out. I'm like, dude, that sounds crazy. So then for me, it's like I just respected like his love for the music and the grind for just being involved in it. So I was like, dude, like I would love to work with you. Like, what can I do? And then I was growing one of my other Instagrams, and then I was showing him like, look, this is kind of what I can do. He's like, all right, cool. Like, let's try you out, see what's going on. So then we talked and worked for a while, and then eventually he's like, you know what, like, well, like let's see where you fit. So then we started working together, and then you know there's people that filtered through the group that you know came, went, and did their thing there, and then right now it's just me and him, just trying to figure out like what's the road to success and how like what's best to build for it. So it's just like I love his vision he has, and I love the music, and I love how he works. And for me, it's just like the dedication he's got for the craft. Like, there's like one time where we were just sitting there, and then he played a beat, and he just made a song like right there, and it's like that's dope. And then that's kind of like what I aspire to do, because I want to be able to listen to a song or a beat and just be able to make a song. And I won't say I'm there yet, but I can say I'm definitely improved from where I was than when I met him, because he definitely helped me improve on just my wordplay, my flow, everything. And then like last night when Void hit me up, or I hit him up, and then I told him like, bro, I like this beat. He's like, bet. He sent it through. He sent me two, and I said like, I already got it written down. I'm recording in the morning. I'll send to you. And then I sent to him on Instagram. He's like, bro, that's lit. So that like I want to be able to do that where it's like kind of like a chef in the line where it's like order up, just get it done
right away.
Just get it done.
Okay.
Still having that
makes
creative
sense.
aspect to it, but having a process.
Yeah, but like figure out what's the process for you to do it, but you can just knock them out.
Yeah.
Because I remember hearing interviews like Drake and other people, like they'll go to the studio and in that night they'll make so many songs. I'm like, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you're like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
One night?
In one night?
Those motherfuckers be working, man.
So do you have any like daily habits that any positive habits that make sure you have a good day? Like wake up, make your bed, do a chore or something.
Get lit.
Get lit.
Get lit. Yo. Like make my bed sometimes I get out quick or like I don't. So like I just do my regular like stuff, like make sure like clean up the house, make sure everything's clean. Cause like if it's if it gets too messy, I just can't like function in my day. Like it's weird. It's like too much stuff in the way. So I try to like get all that stuff done, throw away the trash, recycle, like counters clean, and then like prep food. So then like when it's time to eat, it's not like what am I going to eat?
Yeah.
So just like having like somewhat like like a process or something.
Just making sure it's not too spontaneous. You like to have a little bit of a plan with it.
Very small plan.
Very small plan.
Mm-hmm. At least for the day.
Just have. I just want to have the space.
An outline of your plan.
I don't have space to like pour my energy in, so I can just get through it.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
So your next 3 tracks that you released: Bay Area, February 19th; Home Plate, March 26th; and Business or Pleasure, April 23rd. Which of these tracks was your favorite to make?
Shit. Going through the lyrics, I know one of them was better, but I can't remember which one was, because like Bay Area and Home Plate sound very similar, but I think Home Plate was better, just because Bay Area was just like me talking my shit, and Home Plate was like, this is the home plate. So
yeah,
okay,
I got you. So these tracks then lead to your next EP called Space Crime 3, the most recent installment, the third one. Today, literally today.
Yep.
Is there a reason why you decided to go with the Space Crime theme? We kind of talked about it a little bit in the live DJ, but if you want to let them know here, why'd you stick with the Space Crime?
It's just like paying respect to the home, because all the beats were by him. Like I feel like it'd be wrong for me to switch it up and change the name to like something else.
Yeah.
It's like you're the one making the beats and supplying me with the like field for me to like actually like plant the ideas and like watch them grow.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense. So do you have any what are some things that you've had to overcome to get where you are?
Learning just to figure out, like, accept what I hear is like good enough before you like over critique yourself, or you just don't release anything. It's just that I was like, before, like I said, I would create songs and if I don't release them within like a day or a week or so, I would just keep them on the shelf and then would just sit there and not do anything, and then I'll go to the next one. So it's like figuring out like, you know what, at what point is it good enough for I'm like, you know what, I like this. Like it's not possibly to the great extent that I could make it, but I know like if I spend too much time doing it, it's just never gonna come out. Because there's a song, I have a song that I'm so mad that I have, like it's called 20, and it's got the hook perfect and have one verse, but I had a second verse. But then I was like, fuck, I don't like it anymore. So I took both verses out, and it just opened, and I can't even like write to it anymore. So it just sits there collecting dust.
Yeah, once you've already kind of tainted the beat of like something you've written, it's hard to
so I can't
do something new.
Yeah, so I can't even like get a vibe to it, but I just love it. I might just like, you know what, I have someone else write on it and just be the hook myself, because I can't even like do anything to it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
If you weren't doing music, what do you think you'd be doing right now?
I don't know. Really don't know. Like most times I stuck to music in general. Otherwise, like shit, I don't know. That's like the main thing I do. Like
Man, it'd be almost hard
It's always
to just
in
picture
music.
what else
it's
you could
very
do.
it's very hard to picture like going to a 9 to 5 job or like working at like some office in cubicles or going to school for something that I'm not really passionate about, but I'm going because I'm gonna get a degree and I'm gonna get
You
paid
just
like
need that paper.
Mhm.
yeah, $70K, and then I'm gonna sit there and fucking dying and feel like shit. Like yeah, I can go on vacation 2 times a year, then not have to worry about bills and I can buy whatever car I want. But then what's the point?
Yeah.
So
So
I don't like that like lack of freedom.
I understand that.
Yeah,
I understand that. So what do you want? What do you want the listener to take away from your music?
Hopefully y'all get energized. It like fills you with like good vibes. I don't know, like you said, drinking a Red Bull. Like when I drink a cold Red Bull, like it just feels right.
So you want to put
this
that,
is a
that
Red Bull
feeling in your
advertisement.
music.
Yeah, and like I wish. I mean, that would be
You
amazing.
keep saying
That
it, it's
would
gonna
be
happen. You just
Yeah,
gotta
facts.
Manifest.
manifest it.
What better? I mean, I used to drink the 20 OZs. Like
I always drink the Tony Ozzy. That's my go-to can, bro.
I couldn't no more because like what's it called? I get heartburn. So,
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
got you. That makes sense.
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Heartburn sucks.
I
You
know.
gotta do anything to get rid of that.
I drink it, then 2 hours later I'm like, oh, what is this? And it only happens every time I drink like a really big Red Bull. It's so weird.
So we're gonna get into the social media deep dive. now.
Oh shit.
Deep dive. It was kind of deep this week. On your YouTube, we'll start off with that. You have 2.3K subscribers at the
Yeah.
time of this interview.
Pretty
With
decent.
4 full videos and a couple shorts on your channel.
Yeah.
It seems like your subs came mostly from your first ever video,
Yep.
which was the first song,
Yep.
Fetty Fetty. And it got 15,000
I
views.
know.
Damn.
Did you market the video or advertise it? Because once again, another...
A little bit.
Okay, I was just saying, because like another like fresh
So
account
okay,
of yours.
okay. So one thing I learned too, I don't know if you can still do it on Instagram, is so you would I don't know how I did it, but like I put either the link or like it's like a snippet of the video of my YouTube in a story, and then what I did is I put like $50 for promotion, so it went for like a solid week, and then every time someone clicked on it, like they would go in there and it would count as a view too.
Oh, okay.
So then it was like a funnel to like go in there. So I
Gotcha.
was like, oh shit, I've been trying to.
So not paying for views per se, but it's
No,
like
it's like
another way.
It's like advertisement. Like, hey, check this out, and then if you like it, drop a like or something.
Yeah, and you still get the view on it either way. So
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Okay.
But I like this. Like, it did a decent amount because once you go actually research like what supposedly you should get per amount of views to likes to comments, is like 10% of your views should translate to likes, and then at least 50% of those likes should be comments.
Oh, good luck with those stats.
Yeah.
I
good.
know.
that's
Oh,
a
God.
that's a good goal to shoot for.
I know. That's how I was like 15,000. I think it was like 1,000 likes and maybe like 200 or 300 comments. So I was like,
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah,
I know.
that's
I was
pretty
like,
good.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing that was dope is you made your own music video for your song Chopsticks. How was that experience?
So what's funny is I didn't make it. So I took Pop Out, the original video, and I just said, you know what? I just cropped it to the length of the song. And it's funny, if you watch the motion, it relatively matches that song. I was like 2 for 1.
Okay. Like one of those videos that you can just play.
Are you telling me right now? Okay, because you had a mask on for the majority of the music video, so that's why I didn't see the mouth. You're telling me right now that I got bamboozled by you, and you recycled your content on me for another song.
Yup.
That's genius.
That's genius, man.
That's
You gotta use what you got.
I love it and I hate it.
Oh man.
So another thing, you also tried streaming some Fortnite, but it was titled GTA 5.
Hey.
So I got bamboozled twice, I guess. Is gaming something you enjoy? Are you gonna try to stream more?
I try, but I'm very new to like the aspect of what you do when you do it besides just playing games.
Just talk like we're
interacting
doing right
with
now.
I know, but like to be more interactive, like getting that level is different from just like playing like the game.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Cause I watch other people stream and then I'm like, damn, like that's to me it's like like level 10 and I'm like level 0. It's like, well, do I want to spend time learning this or improving on my music?
That's also facts.
So I'm like, you know,
allocate your time wisely.
Yeah, so I'm like, I might do it. I don't know.
I mean, even if it's a fun thing to do, you said that's your other passion. So I mean,
yeah,
hop in there, have some fun with some fans, maybe.
Because I've made a lot of songs from like pulling from playing too. Like there'll be a scene or something happens. I'm like, that would make a super dope song, and I'll just take that and make a song out of it. So.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, we're gonna move on to Instagram now. You have 2 Instagram accounts, just like your 2 SoundCloud accounts. Probably have 2 phones
Double
too.
the presence, more exposure.
Your first account is Sosa Baby,
Yeah.
and then you have Sosa Mggm.
Well,
Which is your main?
Well, my main artist one is obviously Sosa Baby, but the other
Okay.
one's my personal where it's like
Personal account.
it's
Gotcha.
personal, but like I don't know if I wanted to put like my rap name as my tag, because then you got like then I learned from like I saw Drake, he got Champagne Poppy. I'm like, okay, so I'll make my own version of that. So Sosa Baby. But that name came from my homie RJ. We're in the studio. We're making a song. He's like, bro, like you should have a tag when beginning for when you come in the song. It'll be Sosa Baby.
Okay.
So then I'm like, oh, that's dope. And then I told my girlfriend to record it. So then she said it, and then that's kind of like, oh fuck, I'll just make that my Instagram too. And then like that all thing came from me and him being in studio, and he like, bro, you should do that. So.
And dude, those
I like
moments
it.
of inspiration.
Yeah,
I know, it's
make
just
great
Take
things.
what you can
I
get.
know, I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
it turns out for
Facts. So on Sosa Baby, you have 7.1k followers and
Yep.
71 posts. Seems to be mostly music related. Like you said, that's your music account.
Yep.
First ever post on the account was January 22nd, 2021 with a video for Division 1
Mm-hmm.
with, your song with Vonnie. Has 11,000 views. How'd you pull that one off? Did you advertise your Instagram one too?
I advertised that one too.
Damn, all right.
Because most of those followers.
He gets it. He
Gets
promotes
it.
his music.
Yes.
Finally.
So because most of those followers came from when I released Fetty Fetty, and then I made a post about it, and then obviously that brought in like the people, and then like I didn't like the song anymore, so I just took the post away, and I'm like, I'll just start new with Division. I'm like Division 1 because I like Chopsticks, but then I didn't think it would be good, like the best one to promote. So I said Division 1 because on top of that, I'll tag the store, and then people who like the store will see
There you
it,
go.
and then maybe they'll go and like it and view it. So
He thinks ahead. I like this guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
hey, this came from a lot of times of fall on my face.
Hey,
so.
that's what it comes from, man.
Dude,
You gotta take
facts,
L's and take
though.
W's, dog.
Yep.
So then on your Sosa Mggm account,
Mhm.
it has 270 followers.
Mhm.
Seems to house some more personal photos of family and just you having a good time with your life.
Pretty much.
The first post is from July 3rd, 2016, of what I assume is your wife and 2 kids
Yep.
getting their picture taken at the Angry Birds 2 movie.
Yeah.
Was this picture taken by you?
Yeah.
I assume because you weren't in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I looked at that and I was like, damn, Angry Birds had moved 2 movies. How the fuck did they even have one? Like, that was like the first thought that came to my head. You know what I
Is
mean?
it any
Because-
good?
We were just at the park, and then I guess my kids heard about the movie. They was like, "Want to go watch Angry Birds?"
Of course they do.
And I'm
jeez.
like, "Look, I don't know the times. Like, well, look." So we went through and looked, and then they're like, "Okay, it's at 6. It's like 4." So we went to McDonald's, had lunch, and then we went and saw the movie, and then that's how it went.
Hell yeah, that's a good dad right there. That's a good dad right there.
Was it any good?
The first one was.
Yeah.
He probably slept through it.
Okay.
No, I didn't slip through. I like it.
I'm joking. All right, so where can we expect Sosa Mggm in the future?
Like where I will be, or
However you want to answer that question I just gave you. However you interpret it, where can we see Sosa Mggm in the future?
I don't know. Besides, I like taking like the way I'm doing it because obviously, like, I wouldn't say I figured out a decent way to like slowly go viral, but then it's like, but I want to take my time doing it the way I want to, versus it being like, oh, I go viral and then you gotta kind of like follow suit in certain things. Then you gotta do like certain things that you might not want to do, or
People expect something from
yeah,
you.
and it's like I don't want to do that because it might lead to things like I might not like making music more, and then what am I left with?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, do
'Cause
it.
I know-
do it naturally and
I know
organic.
he got like so many listeners on Spotify though.
On the Dead Memories, yeah,
Yep.
like he's promoting all
Yeah,
that, yeah.
50K. We got the plaque.
I
up
know.
there.
I was like, bruh.
Bruh.
It's just a slow grind, man.
I know,
That's
I
Word
what
of
it
the
is.
industry. Yeah.
Yeah, because like like it's nice. It would be nice to like you blow up, you get success, you do shows, and you make money, and it's like everything's good. But it's like not really, because then it becomes a job. You're gonna have to go somewhere, meet someone, talk to people. You're gonna have to connect with certain people, and
You actually have to get out of bed in the morning.
Hey, right now I don't.
No, true, because
You can change your hours though. You
Hey.
can go night owl.
Mm-hmm.
no, because you might be able to Zoom anybody anytime, like call
True.
them on the phone versus like being there.
That's one of the things.
to make the music though. Still, you know
No, you could lay down and make music. I've done that.
I ain't
before.
bringing his shit. His studio's right here. This ain't his bed.
He's gonna have his mic in his bedroom.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
I got headphones, my phone.
No, you record it on the voice memo on your phone, send it in, and do that one.
I like this. I like this.
Don't do that, please.
It's my
Do
type
you have any short-term or long-term goals?
Long-term goals, obviously, I would like to. Well, like I said, me and the homie, like that's like the goal is to grow GMG to go where it needs to go. The plan is not clear because, like, obviously, it's to go big and make money and such and become a bigger brand and stuff. But specifics, not exact yet. But for me personally, it's just like I want to make music and find a way to make a living out of what I like to do without having to be like, hey, just so you know, you gotta wake up and go to this interview in like 3 hours, and then and later on you gotta go to this other interview and this interview. It's like I'd rather be like this, where it's like it's not like.
I mean, it's if you blow up, it's gonna turn into that, right?
Oh, I understand that. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Like I want to take my time getting there.
No, of course.
Like,
of course,
Build
of
up
course.
to it versus
Yeah,
just shock all.
it's like, dude, it's like then. Well, think about it, it's like my kid's still in school too, so then I gotta pick him up, drop him off, or my girlfriend she'll do it, or we'll go back and forth, whatever. But it's like, what if I gotta go to a show where I gotta go to an interview and it's a flight, and then
Well, if you're big, you can probably pay somebody to do that.
okay, besides the money though, it's the fact that I like doing it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
so it's just
Again, dad points over here. Good dad.
So it's just about being there. That's why.
Yes, of course. That makes sense. If you could choose any artist at all alive to get a feature from for free, who would it be?
Man. See, my number one pick would have been the game, but then when I discovered King Von, I just love the way how he raps, the stories, the voice, and then how he transitions and does stuff. That one, because I just the only album that I've listened to on repeat for sure in the last day or two is definitely Welcome to O Block, because I love how it goes, and then certain songs are short but they feel like so long, and
There's a lot packed in it.
yeah, it's so hype.
King Von.
Yeah, now, rest in peace, King Von.
Yeah.
He isn't alive, so who alive would you want to get a feature from?
I would say it's just Daddy Yankee, because that would get me lit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Because
There you
I
go.
would love to make another Gasolina number 2.
Yeah. I got one question that's not listed here.
Hmm?
If you could put on a concert and you're going to be performing as the main headliner, who are your 3 openers and what order do you put them in?
So it has to be big artist, small artist.
Anybody. Pick 3 artists that you want to open before you go on stage.
Okay. First, I gotta figure out what songs I'm gonna do. Let's figure out who's gonna be lined up. So, Young Sage, cause dude is crazy. He'll get him lit for me.
Facts.
Yep.
You let him start that show, it's gonna
It's gonna
at
be
least be
dope.
right before you. He'll warm that crowd up
Mhm.
real easily.
Then I would put Eli Stones, cause it's the equivalent, but he's more singing. I don't know, he's different, but he's got that energy. And then I would put the homie RJ Banger, because he's got this one song that I like. Is my favorite. I'm just play that song over and over again.
Just play that one.
3
Play
times
that-
before I go up.
Yeah, right.
It will
Just-
be good, bro. It will be good.
I like the people that do the locals and the homies.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
facts.
yeah,
facts.
mad respect.
On God.
I mean, what's the think about it. If you get someone bigger than you, or someone even let's say even if you top them off and you're bigger than them, it's you only know them off their music versus the people in general. You actually get to know them. It's bro, I fuck with you on besides the music, on a personal level.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Gotta put the homies on.
Oh, yeah.
So as we approach the end of the show here, I got one more important question to ask.
Mhm.
Why should people care about Sosa Mggm?
Man, if you care about for me, it's just having. For me, when I used to drive to work, I would only play certain songs because I like, again, when you're going to work, you're going to work. You don't feel like going to work. But the songs I play would give me like the energy, like, bro, even though I'm going to work, I feel lit. So I want to give you that like fuel to actually want to live your day. Kind of like a protein bar. You hungry, you eat it.
Or like that energy drink. Get you hyped and energized, ready to go.
Yep. So
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So
I like
people
that.
should care to get that energy.
If you're looking to get hype and get like, I won't say lit, but like you want to get a little bit of
Good vibes.
good vibes, is like, that's why.
All right, that's what's up. I fucks with that. So here we come to the end of the show. It's been dope having you here.
Yes,
we really
same.
appreciate you coming through, man. Especially since you flew here from Appleton,
Flew
which
here.
is
Still blows my
still
mind.
blows my mind. Yep, I love that though. It's great. We appreciate it. How would you rate this interview if you were to rate it from 1 to 10? And would you recommend other artists come get an interview?
Solid 10 and a half.
10 and a half.
No, I said solid 10, and I already have mentioned to other people, like, y'all should check out CW.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what he
like,
said.
hey,
Oh, yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Great answer.
I like how y'all play music, but you guys actually have like the knowledge of music and rap and actually talk about it, and then you guys actually put on like songs that I wouldn't even think of looking up. So it's like having that plug to get me to like what's already around me, but I just can't see it because
Yeah, I will say it took a while to get here, but I feel like we got a good
No, it's-
grasp on the music scene
Gotta
around here.
keep
We've
the
been
ball
playing
rolling.
that
No.
every week.
Because then I saw your list. The first time I went to the CWHipHop website, I went to artists, and I'm like, it's gonna be like, scroll 1, 2, and I'm gonna go through the whole list. Bro, I was
Yep.
I was like, how? I thought there was only so and so, and I'm hearing this name, and who is this? And I'm like,
Yeah.
So then I'm like, and then after I signed up, I'm like, where am I in this list? I mean, I had to go like way down. I'm like,
ABC,
yeah.
man.
I'm like, shit, I'm on the S. I'm gonna have to change my name to like,
Hey, changes his name to Sosa Mggm.
Sosa.
We didn't know how to be fair with it, so we're
I
just
know.
like
Yeah,
alphabetical.
it just makes more
I'm gonna
sense
be
to do it
adding
that way.
Instead of favoring.
Yeah, I'm gonna be adding like
No.
hyperlinks, so it's like the letters, and then you can just go right to them. So if you have like an idea,
Yeah.
you don't have to scroll because I hate that too. We got
I
The
know.
scrolling
I was like-
sucks.
Yeah,
damn. But no, it's dope.
yeah. Well,
So-
I appreciate you saying that they should come in because we want to keep doing this, get people on, just expressing.
If
the
you
scene.
wanna be an artist too, you should get some practice into what an artist does, which
Of
is
course.
you gotta come in and meet people, and eventually you're gonna talk about your music, and on top of that, people are gonna go and research you and ask you questions about why you did this and this and that. You guys do a little bit better job because you guys go in and like give me dates of shit that happened that I don't even remember.
Ty's
happening.
crazy.
And
Ty
I'm-
does some crazy
That's
shit.
what I want to do. I want to
And
kind of.
And I'm
blow your
like,
mind
I
with
don't even
things that
remember
you
this,
did.
but okay.
One day from a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
like, that was crazy. I thought that was crazy, and I thought it was crazy how you
Never
posted
played.
all that music at
Yeah.
the same day on your SoundCloud.
Not only talking, we also do the pictures then after. You get
Yeah.
to sign the
You
shirts
sign
and
your shirt,
all that
like,
shit.
yeah.
Most people come
And-
in, they've never signed their name before, so you want to
It'll
Yeah, it's dope.
the
I
shirt
know.
that you'll sign is gonna go up into a nice little
own frame, yeah.
little frame like that.
Oh, you guys go by year.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was-
I don't know how you guys
that was
did
last
it.
year's. That was last year's.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now.
This year's gonna be.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a lot of
Crazy.
stuff.
I know.
It's gonna be awesome.
We're already there in the more probably.
Yep. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So this is where we come to the end. Once again, you can go ahead and you can promote anything you want. You can talk about anything you want. If we missed anything that we might have missed, you can give shout outs. You can ask us questions.
Okay.
You can take as much time as you like.
Take your time.
It's Sosa
So-
Mggm show right
I
now.
want to give a shout out to everybody that's out here making music that I knew of before I knew about everybody, because you guys like flooded everything
Yeah.
to like open my eyes. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, the first guy I seen was it was RJ Banger. That's the first one I seen. So shout out to the big homie RJ Banger and GMG, King Miles, Eli Stones, J.O. Rodriguez, J. Robles, what's it? Not Cap G. It's GP and Michael. That guy goes crazy. Like his music is like, it's like what I try to do, but he does so much better when to Spanish stuff, because like he's in the area, so he speaks it so much. Where he had this one song, and I was just like, dude, that song is like so dope. And he had this girl singing on there. It just flowed perfectly in there. So I'm like, that's kind of like where I'm trying to aim to have sonically, not like copy, but like to have that the way he sings
Some
it
influence.
too.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's crazy. Bob Loss. Yeah, I ain't never heard Bob Loss, but Bob Loss, obviously.
I love that name so much.
Bro,
I love that
and then
name.
so then
It's so
I started calling him like your name is Robert Missing.
Robert Missing.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh.
That is amazing. I love it. I love it. That's awesome.
Oh, man.
He needs to change his handle on all of his social medias to Robert Missing instead of Bob
He did.
Loss.
I think he did it once, but then like I said, he stopped making music and took all the music down.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
so now he just does his own thing. But I'm like, bro, if you put that, I'm like,
If you come back.
if you come back, because I was like, bro, I want to make a song with you. I don't know what it's gonna sound like, but we should make a song. And then for that, he stopped making music, but he made beats. So I got some beats from him. I'm like, bro, I got a beat from you. You gotta make a song with me. He's like, I saw my mic and stuff. I'm like,
Oh, man.
we can figure it out.
Good thing I got some.
I know. I was
Yeah,
like, oh, we
man.
can figure it out. He's like, no. I'm like,
He just wasn't feeling it anymore, huh?
I think I just waited too long. I should have asked him like 6 months before.
Ah, you waited
Gotcha.
too long. Gotcha.
Yeah,
You missed the bus,
I
huh?
missed the
Damn.
right there. Yep. Who else? Because I know I'm missing a lot of people. I wrote a list.
Hey man, it's hard to shout at everybody you fuck
I
with, but you
know.
fuck with a lot of people, man.
Ty Red.
Tyrod.
Ty
Red,
Red. That's the homie. Love his music. Dude mixes great. Like he mixed 1 or 2 songs for me one time, and he just made them sound the right way too. So shout out to him. Bro, I know there's more like right there.
No disrespect if you miss it.
The big homie Vonnie, obviously, because like he also helped me a lot with a lot of stuff too. Just learning how to like record, especially when we did Division 1, and when I think he mixed overnight too. And he just gave me like good advice to figure that out. And then an up and coming guy, his name is Lil May the Goat. Yeah, I heard him.
Nope.
No, yeah, check him out.
All right.
Okay. Let's get this picture and everything
All right,
taken.
yeah.
That was a good podcast. We
Thank you
appreciate
guys.
you all
Thank you for
joining
stopping
on in. Make sure you guys join us for next Wednesday. Hell, join
Wednesday after
CWHipHop.com
that.
every single goddamn day.
And the Wednesday after that.
Wednesday after that, we have Big Fat Tony in here.
And the
June
Wednesday
8th.
after that, we have another one. And then the Wednesday after that, we have
Nope.
Big Savo. And then the Wednesday after
Yeah.
that, we have another show. And then the Wednesday after that, we
We
have
should get a
something else.
schedule up or something.
Yeah, we should
Make
like
another page.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
could think. Maybe
maybe on our
maybe we should
Instagram.
just do Wednesdays.
Maybe on our Instagram, we'll just start posting like a schedule
Maybe.
and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be kind of a good
We
idea.
could pin it or something.
Just so people
Yeah.
know.
But thank you guys for tuning in. This is running long, so hope you guys have a
Yeah,
great rest of
We
your night.
appreciate y'all. Take it easy. We'll see you next week.
Peace.